Hello for real! The audio wasn't on. The microphone was off. Whatever. Hey guys. Thanks for coming to another stream. Hello. Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing something a touch different from what we've been doing previously. Up until now, we've just been doing Oblivion. I've done 2 streams of that. I feel like that's good. I will be going back to it. I still have things to finish in that game. But I also want to stream other things. And one of my other very favorite series is Pokemon. So today we are going to be doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke. Let me switch over and turn up the volume. That's a little loud. There we go. Let me know how the audio is too. That might still be a little loud. And let me get... Here we go. So, the layout for the stream's a little different. We got gameplay on the left, and then we also have this handy little online Nuzlocke tracker on the right that we're going to be using to keep track of the many deaths and disappointments that we're going to experience in this Pokemon Nuzlocke. Just to clarify another thing, this is obviously a ROM hack. This is not just regular Emerald, this is Emerald Seaglass, which I forget the mod author's name. I was trying to get it collected up before. Oh, it's right here. Nemo622. Please do go follow them. They're fantastic. They're working on another ROM hack now. But this is like a demake of Emerald. It takes the Emerald ROM and it modifies it so that it looks like a Generation 2 game, like Gold, Silver, Crystal. Which are my favorite Pokemon games in the, vanilla series. But I think that this ROM hack looks fantastic, and I think that the Gen 2 art style really meshes well with a lot of the Gen 3 characters still, even though they were designed for the, higher color fidelity of the Game Boy Advance. This is still running on, Game Boy Advanced hardware, quote-unquote, so... It's still a little nicer, but it's also got this sort of improvement by making it a little older looking. Look at that. That's so nostalgic, at least for people like me who played the older Pokemon games. That's just gold and silver in a nutshell right there. Hi! I hope this finds you well! That's a terrible oak. Maybe I'll settle into something better as we get further into the stream, but I won't be voicing him too much, so. Welcome to the world of Pokemon! My name is Oak, but surely you already know this, as you're moving from the Johto region to the Hoenn region now. This is what we call a Pokemon. Apparently he thinks we're, from another dimension. Fair enough, I am. This Lotad is just... Okay, that's just phrased weird. I was reading that correctly. This Lotad is just one of over 400 Pokemon found in Hoenn. Recent migration events have made Hoenn a hotspot for biodiversity. It's unlike anywhere else. If you're seeing this message, then your family has decided to move to Hoenn. Oh, I see. It's like a pre-recorded video. That's like a neat little justification for it being a little distant. There, you'll meet new friends, human and Pokemon alike. The professor of Hoenn, Birch, is looking for help in his fieldwork. In fact, he's been so busy, he wouldn't even stop to record this. Yeah, it's a recording. He studies Pokemon habitats. Now, let's confirm the paperwork. So which option represents you? Option 1 or option 2? Well, neither of these is a Goatman. So unfortunately, I need a third option, which is Goatman. No? I guess this is a man. We'll go with that. Looks perfect. I'll set that up. Okay. The conceit is gone. It's just whatever. It's a game. What's your name? Cap or Morok is not going to fit in there. So we're just going to go firsties. Yes. Yes! Your registration is complete. You're Capper now, moving to Birch's hometown of Littleroot. He'll be thrilled. Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the Hoenn region, where dreams, adventure, and friendships await. Birch should be expecting you in his Pokemon lab. Safe travels. I don't know how to be fully voice acting this entire day, but that was necessary, at least for that part. I love the truck. It's such a fun little idea. Look how pretty this is. Capper, we're here, honey. It must be very tiring riding with our things in the moving truck. Well, this is Littleroot Town. How do you like it? This is our new home. It has a quaint feel, but it seems to be an easy place to live, don't you think? And you get your own room, Capper. Let's go inside. See, Capper? Isn't it nice here, too? The Movers Pokemon... Oh, okay, that's in the... Okay. The Movers Pokemon do all the work of moving us in and cleaning up after. This is so convenient. Capper, go to... Your room is upstairs. Go check it out, dear. Dad bought you a new clock to mark our move here. Don't forget to set it. That's right, we have real time in here. And I think... I might be totally wrong. I think they re-implemented the day-night cycle as part of the, like, Gen 2 demakey thing. Okay, so in my current location, not to totally dox myself, it is currently 10 p.m., which means this clock could not be more incorrect about what time it is. Okay. We're getting there. Okay, 10 and then a little after. It's like 10:11, so we'll set it there. Yeah. Capper, how do you like your new room? Good. Everything's put away neatly. They finished moving everything in downstairs, too. Pokemon movers are so convenient. Yes, Mother, you already said that. Oh, you should make sure that everything's all there on your desk. Level caps? We're doing a Nuzlocke. That's kind of dangerous. I don't think we're going to hit level caps, but I guess, yeah, we can leave them. Yes. Battle backgrounds are pretty. Hard mode. No. No. Huh, yeah. And then, as is tradition, we'll just, Oh! There's a shiny charm in here. Okay, well that's nice. I guess I don't have, like, the traditional potion that you usually get, but whatever. Oh, Capper, quickly, come quickly. Look, it's Petalburg Gym. Maybe Dad will be on. We brought you this report from in front of Petalburg Gym, where we never ever spoke to the gym leader. Oh, it's over. I think Dad was on, but we missed him. Too bad. Oh yes, one of Dad's friends lives in town. Professor Bert. I don't know why my brain also shortened Professor to whatever. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. Jesus, maybe the voice acting is not up for tonight. I'll keep trying. We'll get practice in. Never say never. Never say die. Commit to the bit. Fuck. Okay, they did want me to go next door first. They did say that, but I was curious. Okay. Oh, hello. And you are? I don't know why I gave her that voice. Oh, you're Caper, our new next-door neighbor. Hi. We have a daughter about the same... You're the mom? I totally thought this was like a Gary's sister type situation where this was May's sister sitting here. We have a daughter about the same age as you. Our daughter was excited about making a new friend. Yeah, I mean, she lives in a town with only her family. It's not really a town. We just kind of moved in next door to a hermitage. Our daughter is upstairs, I think. I guess this is the little brother over here. What was his name in the anime? Nerdface or whatever? I don't know. I did not watch that season of the anime. Huh? Who are you? Oh, you're Caper. So, your move was today. I'm May. Glad to meet you. I have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. I heard about you, Caper, from my dad, Professor Birch. I was hoping that you would be nice, Caper, and that we could be friends. Oh, this is silly, isn't it? I've just met you. No, I forgot. I was supposed to go help Dad catch some wild Pokemon. Caper, I'll catch you later. Aw, but I wanted to steal it. Okay. Let's get going. Okay, here it is. There are scary Pokemon outside, and I hear their cries. I want to go. I want to go see what's going on, but I don't have any Pokemon. Can you see what's happening for me? Here we go. Starter. Professor Birch needs help. He's being attacked by a wild raccoon. Big picks here. Do we want a Trico, a Torchic, or a Mudkip? Honestly, I think I want Mudkip, because if we are Nuzlocking, he is essentially immune to anything that the third gym has to offer, which is a really rough gym if we get there with him still alive. He will totally raffle stomp the entire first gym, and none of these three, other than maybe Torchic, would have any like extra power against Brawly. And after about Gym 3, I feel like we'll have enough party diversity that it won't matter so much that we have to rely on our starter. But Mudkip is like definitely the easy mode for this game, and I feel like it would be kind of stupid not to pick him. So I think that this is the move. I think we have to pick Mudkip. Oh, and since we are getting our first Pokemon, I guess I should explain. We are doing a Nuzlocke today. A Nuzlocke is a special type of like Pokemon challenge mode that you can implement for yourself. It's not like in the game, it's something that you as the player take on as like a challenge for yourself. The rules are simply this. You can only catch the first Pokemon that you encounter in each area. Areas are pretty clearly marked in Pokemon, so that's not a big deal. Importantly, that rule does not start until we get our first Pokeball, right? If it's impossible for us to catch Pokemon, it doesn't matter what we encounter. But once we can have at least one Pokeball, theoretically even, then we have to be wary of where we stand. And if we see a Pokemon in the grass, we have to catch it if it's the first one we found in that area. If we fail to catch it, we don't get a Pokemon for that area. We have to move on. Second, if Pokemon dies, we box it forever. We put it in a PC box that's labeled dead or heaven or hell or whatever we want to call it. And they are gone. We can't use them anymore. The other thing that sometimes comes up is dupes. If we run into a Pokemon that we already own as our first encounter in a route, we do get to re-roll. If we want, we don't have to catch that duplicated Pokemon as our only one for that route, because otherwise there are especially some games where you would end up with like a bunch of Pidgeys or something. I'm trying to think. One last one, pertinent because we did pick up a shiny charm. If we see a shiny Pokemon, it's a free catch. We are allowed to catch shiny Pokemon in any context where we find them. I think those are all the rules for Nuzlocke that I'm going to be implementing. Some people say, like, you have to switch the battle mode so that it doesn't let you switch Pokemon between enemy Pokemon, and I don't do that because the game's already going to be hard enough, and I think that this seems to have toned up the difficulty a little bit, so I don't want to push it. A lot of people also won't use items, but I'll be using items in battle if I feel like it can save a Pokemon. I was in the tall grass studying wild Pokemon when I was jumped. You saved me. Thanks a lot. Oh? Hi, you're Caper. This is not the place to chat, so come to my Pokemon lab later, okay? I went through like 3 different voices for this guy. I think I'm going to settle on that last one, though. So, Caper, I've heard so much about you from your father. I've heard that you don't yet have your own Pokemon. But the way you battled earlier, you pulled it off with aplomb. Aplomb is not the word for this voice for me to be doing. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. Woohoo! Oh yes! As thanks for rescuing me, I'd like to thank you. I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier. Caper received the Mudkip. Oh my god. Making the narrator also have that voice, the one that like reads items and things, would be so funny, but I can't justify that. While you're at it, why not give a nickname to that Mudkip? We are required to nickname our Pokemon. That's another thing about Nuzlocks. You have to get attached. They have to be like your pets, and when they die, it has to be fucked up. So, we are gonna give this guy a name, and I feel like this is Lil Scrungless. Let's see. Scrungless. There we go. Lil Scrungless. If you work at Pokemon and gain experience, I think you'll make an extremely good trainer. My kid, May, is also studying Pokemon while helping me out. Caper, don't you think it might be a good idea to go see May? Whatever you say, Wild Willie. Great! May should be happy too. Get May to teach you what it means to be a trainer. You got it, my guy. Ooh, and it's got Pokemon following. That's cute. That's gonna make it extra fucked up when they die. Fantastic. So, here we go. I don't think that I have Pokeballs yet. I for sure don't. So, if I do happen to encounter Pokemon here, it doesn't matter. Deaths still do count. Actually, I guess that's not true. Most people don't count deaths until after you find Pokeballs either, specifically because in the first few generations, you had that rival fight right off the bat, and it was super RNG heavy, and a lot of people would die in the rival fight because of a crit or a miss or something like that, and they would theoretically have to restart their whole Nuzlocke before they really even, like, started. And so, eventually, for a lot of gens, people are like, oh, deaths don't count until you get Pokeballs. A lot of people say the challenge doesn't start until you get Pokeballs. But, I don't know. I feel like in Gen 3, at least, there's enough time before you fight your rival at the, like, first level 5 fight that you actually can be level 6 or 7 at that point and not have it be, like, this really weird, like, RNG rush where you're afraid that you're gonna lose to this Pokemon because you're just both tackling back and forth with roughly the same stats. So, let's keep moving. May is just gonna be up here. This is gonna be an entirely different route, too. So theoretically, once we get Pokeballs, we can come back up here and get a catch as well. I am going to be level 6 by the time we encounter May here, which is going to be good. I might want to go back to Oakdale Town and heal up, actually, because the 2 extra health there could probably make a difference, and the 5 definitely will. But I also do just need one more little bit of experience so that I feel comfortable going into this May fight and not losing, because I did just announce that I will count that as a failure. Speaking of failures, my plan for handling that this stream is basically just going to be that... Sorry. If I do happen to die sometime in the next hour or so, I will just reset the Nuzlocke, start over, try again. If I die really anytime after we beat the first gym, at that point I'll probably call that an actual loss, and we'll just move on to another game. I would like to see this through to the end, But obviously the end of this could be we get to Gym 6 and Winona, like, wipes us with a Swellow or something. And we're just, like, done. Because I wouldn't replay from that point. That would probably be several episodes deep. And, like, resetting would probably be committing to, you know, potentially 80 more hours of gameplay, which I don't know that I want to do on a single game. I want to try to keep some variety in what we play here, right? I'm not playing Oblivion today for exactly that reason. I don't just want to play one game. I don't want to force people to watch one game all the time if that's not what they're interested in doing. So I want to make sure that there are viewing options for people who want to see my content, but maybe don't want to see Oblivion. So we got the Pokemon also. And we'll do this for a little while. We'll alternate back and forth between the games, and when we're done with one, we'll move on to something else also. I'll give you a taste of what being a trainer is like. May, it's weird that you don't have the Wild Willy Southern accent like your father. Really dodged a bullet there, didn't you? I just got a tackle. Water gun's not gonna do very much damage. Luckily, that one extra level makes a big, big difference. I'm in a 3-shot, and it looks like he's, like, maybe sitting at, like, 6+. Yeah, he's at, like, 7 attacks to kill me. It wasn't even close. Fantastic. A level under the belt. I think I know why my dad has an eye out for you now. I mean, you just got that Pokemon, but it already likes you. You might be able to befriend any kind of Pokemon easily. Well, it's time to head back to the lab. Let us update, since we can, the Pokemon tracker here. So we'll add a Pokemon there, and I can search for Mudkip here. And there he is, and his nickname is Lil Scrumless. Is that visible on stream? It's hard for me to tell. Give me a second. Let me blow that up. Yeah, that's fairly visible. You can at the very least tell what his name is. And there's a picture. That's fine. And off stream, I'll update the image to have, like, more information. But for now, it's just a way to track, like, what we've caught and what we've got, so that people can see at a glance what our team looks like without me having to open the thing all the time. Caper, over here. Let's hurry home. Woohoo! Oh, hi, Caper. I heard you beat May on your first try. That's excellent. Sorry, I had to get back into it. May's been helping with my research for a long time. May has an extensive history as a trainer already. Does she? She has 1 level 5 Pokemon. I think you're lying, sir. Here, Caper, I ordered this for my research, but I think you should have this Pokedex. Caper received the Pokedex. The Pokedex is a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokemon you meet or catch. My kid May goes everywhere with it. Whenever my kid catches a rare Pokemon and records its data in the Pokedex, why, May looks... What? Oh. That's... I don't know about that line. Whenever my kid catches or records a Pokemon in the Pokedex, why, May looks for me while I'm out doing field work and shows me. The Y was throwing me. I was like, why is the Y in there? But it's just still like, you know, a rhetorical thing. Oh, wow, Caper. You got a Pokedex, too. I should give her, like, a soft, like, Southern Belle voice if I'm gonna do her dad as fucking Whistling Willie or whatever the fuck. That's great. Just like me. I've got something for you, too. Here we go, Pokeballs. The challenge has begun. We are official. Caper put away the Pokeballs in the Pokeball pocket. It's fun if you can get a lot of Pokemon. I'm going to look all over the place, because I want different Pokemon. If I find any cute Pokemon, I'll catch them with Pokeballs. Okay, cool. Let's escape from this den of brain rot. Who's that? Okay, that's our mom. She talks like a regular person. Caper, did you introduce yourself to Professor Birch? Oh, what an adorable Pokemon. You got it from Professor Birch. How nice. You're your father's child, all right. You look good together with Pokemon. And hey, a Pokedex too. Your father had one of these. Let me see it. I'll install a cool app for you. We enabled the Dex Nav. Not going to be super useful for us because we're doing the Nuzlocke here, but for casual play, the Dex Nav's excellent because it helps you find rare Pokemon in an area, like on repeat, sort of. And it shows you like whether you've caught all the Pokemon in an area. It's really nice. Press the A button while using the Dex Nav to creep up to a Pokemon. Just select a Pokemon in the Dex Nav menu, then hold the A button to sneak up so you don't scare them. To think that you have your own Pokemon now, your father will be overjoyed. But please be careful. If anything happens, you can come home. Go on. Go get him, honey. Cool. Do we have running shoes? We do. We can just run. So, here we go. First catch. What do we get? What do we get? Something nice? Give us something that doesn't suck? Okay, Poochyena does not suck. Mightyena is a solid-ass Pokemon. Especially in the early game, Poochyena does a lot of damage. It's kind of glass. It doesn't have a lot of defenses, but dark typing is really excellent. This is like not a bad find. He's gonna kind of suck in the second gym a little bit. He's not gonna be super useful there, but we will make it work. So, I am going to... Ooh, I'm a little worried that if I tackle him, he'll die, because I'm level 7. So what I'm gonna do... I am going to see if I can just throw a Pokeball at him. That's gonna be my opening move. I am 5 levels higher. Level difference does matter in the catch rate formula. Okay. Oh, damn. I am just gonna throw another one. I totally feel confident that I can catch him just by throwing Pokeballs. Might eat those words, man. I'm gonna throw one more. If it fails, I will try tackling him. Oh, God. I don't want him to die. Please don't die. Okay, cool. I definitely should have done that earlier, but I did not know it was going to kill him. Shit, we only get one more try. Oh, God, no. Okay. Oh, come on. No. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, we missed our first catch of the game. We don't get a catch for this route. I fucked it up. Oh, God. What a bad start. At least we didn't die, but this whole route is now just done. We can't catch a Pokemon. I mean... I was thinking Sentret's fun, but Sentret's also not very good. The only thing that would be useful about a Sentret if we had caught one would have been Pickup. Pickup's very nice in Nuzlocks because items can be really useful, especially if you're allowed to use them in battle like I am. Unfortunately, we get nothing out of that, and I now have to hope that I can buy a bunch of Pokeballs at the Pokemart. And that works out for me. It's over here. Cool. Ooh, that's a funky jam. I like that. It is just the normal market one, but the extra maracas in the back are fun. Okay, we can get Pokeballs. We're gonna buy 10 so we get the Premier Ball. And then I'm gonna hold out. For those who don't know, when you buy 10 or more Pokeballs in a Pokemart, you get a special bonus ball starting in this generation going forward. Which is super nice. It's an early game, it makes your money go a lot farther. Fuck! A Spearow is my catch for this route? Oh man, that's rough. That's unfortunate. I don't even think I would use a Spearow. I might just box his ass. Because all he's gonna do is die. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to put any experience into this shitty little bird. Honestly, this guy is not gonna pull any weight. I do know that Fearow has really good attack, but its speed is not super fantastic, and its attack is not like one-shot like range generally. I don't know. Its loud cry can be heard over half a mile away. If its high keening cry is heard echoing all around, it is a sign that they are warning each other of danger. Give a nickname. I've gotta nickname this shitty little Spearow. If anybody's got a suggestion, I'll hear it. Nothing's coming to mind. I could just name him. No, that's not quite enough letters to get my point across. Chicken. He's chicken. Okay. Let's add him to the roster. Spearow. Named. It's a really interesting Spearow art that has been chosen automatically by the Nuzlocke generator. I don't know that even necessarily looks like a Spearow, but okay. I'm gonna heal up here to restore the Spearow's health, I guess. But then I think I am just gonna box his ass, because what use are we gonna get out of that bird, honestly? Like, he's so frail. For people who haven't played a ton of Pokemon, Spearow is so frail. He dies when you sneeze on him. He's just a tiny little bird. So we're gonna put... Oh, gosh. I didn't realize that would... Hold on. Hold on. I'll fix it. It should be corrected now. I didn't realize that would drag that. Okay. Fine. I gotta do it on this side. Got it. Cool. Technical difficulties. We're doing it for the first time. Okay, this is a new route, I think. Yes, this is an entirely different route from the one I was just on. So this is my catch for this route, whatever we get. It's a Surskit. It's a water-type Pokemon that's very frail. Oh god. Okay. At least we're going to be able to do some damage to it to get it low. That's nice. But it is unfortunately just one more dead catch here. Bubble. And it makes me so... Okay, here we go. Now he's in catch range. Let's go ahead and do this. Just because we gotta. And preemptively already, I'll just start adding it, because we're definitely getting it. And his nickname is gonna be, what do you think? What's a good nickname for this guy? Ooh, Scrunkle's leveled up. They gather on puddles after evening downpours, gliding along the surface of water as if sliding. It secretes honey with a sweet aroma from its head. Is that what the yellow is? It's honey. That's strange. It's like honeydew or something, I guess. Give a nickname to the captured Surskit. We must. We must. What about Honeydew? That's a fun name. Honeydew. Is Honeydew worth keeping around, is the question. No, he isn't realistically, because we have a far superior water type in the form of Scrungles. Oh, Bellsprout would have been an interesting catch here. I really wish we had gotten him over Surskit. Let's see. Ooh, got a cough. Try not to cough directly into the microphone when I can avoid it. Just keep you guys' ears safe from my disgusting mouth sounds. Let's see. We will go back in here and put Surskit away. Honeydew, goodbye. For your own good. That's a Pokemon we might bring back if Scrungles dies. For the moment, we have a better water Pokemon, but obviously everything is subject to change suddenly and without warning in a Nuzlocke, and we may very well have to, like, change plans at some point. So, here's our first trainer battle. Hopefully we don't get immediately killed. This is going to be a moment where maybe I would have preferred to have more Pokemon on my team in case I wipe, but oh, it's totally going to be fine. I didn't heal. Okay, now it's a kind of dicey fight. I'm not 100%. Oh god, do I have a healing item? I might fucking lose right here to this fucking Hoot Hoot because I didn't heal. No. Oh, God. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Please. Okay. Do I have a healing item? No. I have nothing. We're just fucking white-knuckling this. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I fucked up. I fucked up so bad. Okay. 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 He's awake. He's awake. He's awake. Oh, fuck. This has to kill, and I don't think it's going to. Oh, thank God. Oh! Oh! Oh, God! That was so fucking close! I can't even... Okay. Fine. He just crit me. He just crit me when I had 7 health. It's totally fine. I'm indestructible, and it's totally fine. We're better now. See? Nothing happened at all. It's all totally fine and nothing happened. I don't know why you're being weird about it. There's Poochyena. Can't catch it. I would have really liked that Poochyena. I'm so upset that I didn't catch that Poochyena still. That would have been such a good addition to the team. And I feel like I'm probably not going to get another addition as good as a Poochyena potentially would have been. For probably a while. Probably until, like, just before Verdant Turf Tunnel or something. I am gonna fight this guy. I need to put experience on the starter. It's a good Pokemon that'll hopefully last us a long time. There's no reason to be avoiding fights when I can just farm these trainers for extra experience. Okay, does good damage. I was kind of worried. Sometimes I misjudge the, like, special defense of Bug-type Pokemon. I feel like it should be really, really low, like their defense is, and from Pokemon to Pokemon, it's just different. But that was good for me. I believe that the physical special split has been implemented here. I would have to check a move. Let's check a move in a second and see if the physical special split is here. If I go in here and go into summary, come over to moves. Okay, yes. So if you see next to power in the bottom left there, this one has the little concentric rings, and this one has the little burst. that is indicating that they have implemented the physical special split. It just means that some moves will be physical, like tackle, and some will be special, like water gun, and those will like code to the special attack, special defense versus attack and defense here. Previous to that change, which normally 3rd generation would be previous to that change, this is a modding thing. The amount of, or rather, the attack stat that you used and the defense stat that you used was based on the type of the move, not on the individual move itself. So sometimes you'd have moves that seemed like they should be physical, but they would be special because of their type, which was weird. They fixed that now. That's better. Certain Pokemon do better with the change, certain Pokemon do worse with the change, but I feel like it just makes things clearer in terms of like what attacks you should be using on what Pokemon, as opposed to just being like, well, it's an X-type move, so it's good on this Pokemon. Down and out. For sure, dude. Well, I mean, maybe just, like, don't carry a handful of crappy bugs as your entire team. There are better Pokemon in abundance around you. The problem with getting too much more leveled than we currently are is that... Okay. I'm gonna do this fight and then I'm gonna go back and heal because there, I think, is another trainer fight before the end of this route. And I definitely don't want to have a hoot-hoot situation again. That was way scarier than it had any right to be. And see, this is how owning a Spearow would go. I would send it out, it would get 2-shot, it would do like 4 damage to the enemy Pokemon. It would just be very disappointing. I'm not using Chicken. I do like Talos, though. They kind of have all the same problems, but once they evolve into Swellow, they have a lot more health. And it just makes it so much easier. Plus, Swellow's really fast. That's also really nice about that Pokemon. I think that the Gen 3 Pokemon in general, like, feel good to play with, which is a benefit of the Gen that a lot of people don't talk about, is, like, in Gen 2, as much as I like it, a lot of the Pokemon that you get kind of feel hamstrung all the time, like you're working around their weaknesses as opposed to, like, appreciating the things that they do well. Whereas I feel like in Gen 3, most of the Pokemon have something that they do really well, and they do have a niche in the team, and it means that there's, like, more team diversity and stuff. Can I go this way? No, this lady's blocking the way that way. So I will have to go this way. And... I'm just trying to see, because we'll have another opportunity to catch Pokemon after Petalburg Town, or Petalburg City here. We will have that, like, coastal route, and then we'll have the forest. But then we'll be in Rustboro, and we kind of want to have our team up and running a little bit before Rustboro. It's not a huge deal because Little Scrungles probably can beat Roxanne just on his own, but I would hate to have to risk that, if possible. Plus, it means that we can't leech experience onto whatever other Pokemon we're going to end up using. And if Scrungles gets too over-leveled, like I said, he's just going to one-shot anything we try to catch. So, gotta be careful. Oh, this is the other thing about only having one Pokemon, is I have to leave him in against things that have super effective moves, like Vine Whip. If I was not vastly over-leveled, that would have been extremely scary. Plus, I think Vine Whip has a higher crit rate. Let's see here. There's an item. I want the item. It's a potion. I could have used that a while ago. At least I have one. For emergencies. Ooh, an Oddish. That would have been an interesting one to get. Like, I don't know what the availability of the stones are in this ROM hack to know if, like, we would end up getting a leaf stone. Oh god, I actually have to run from this Oddish. I'm not fighting this guy. He has Absorb. Very bad. Let's go in here and heal up. I don't think there's too much I want to do here. We do have to do the little cutscene with Wally and our dad. So we'll go do that. And then after that... Ooh, I like how the gym looks. Looks like a dojo. Matches the inside, basically. If it isn't Caper, so you're all finished moving in. I'm surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Oh, I see. You're with your Pokemon. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Caper. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. Oh right, you're Wally, right? I'm going to stay with my relatives in Burden Turf Town, and I thought I would be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokemon along. But I've never caught a Pokemon before, so I don't know how. I see. Kid, are you okay? Are you about to have a stroke? What's going on with you? Caper, you heard that, right? I'm not the only one who's hearing how this kid fucking talks. Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon and doesn't pass out on the way over. Wally, here, I'll loan you my Pokemon, since you don't seem to know what's going on. Oh, wow! A Pokemon! I'll give you a Pokeball, too. Go for it. Wally received a Pokeball. Oh, wow, thank you. Would you really come with me? I guess if I have to, kid. That's so fun. I love that jaunty little tune. Caper, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Please watch me and see if I can catch one properly. Whoa! Whoa! I did it! It's my Pokemon! Caper, thank you! Let's go back to the gym. What fucking voice am I doing for Wally? I don't know. Where did this come from? So, did it work? Thank you! Yes, it did! Here's your Pokemon back. Caper... Oh, I lost track of who was talking. Caper, thanks for coming along with me. You two are why I was able to catch my Pokemon. I promise I'll take real good care of it. Oh, my mom's waiting for me, so I have to go. Bye, Caper. Now, what were we doing before that happened? Caper, if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Rustboro City, beyond this town. There you should challenge the gym leader Roxanne. After her, go on to the other Pokemon gyms to defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them, understood? Of course, there's a gym leader. I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, Caper. But that's only after you become stronger. You got it, kid. Take a swig of coffee. And let's move on. What do you sell? Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So, stuff for IV fixing your Pokemon and making them better and stuff. This is Scott. He's gonna scout us for the Frontier League, but we'll probably not end up doing the Frontier, honestly. Ooh, he gave us an experience share, though. That's super nice for the Nuzlocke. That means I don't have to frontline weak Pokemon and then switch them out. I can just put the experience share on them. But here we go. Right away, we've got a new catch, and it's a Meryl. Well, aside from being a water-type Pokemon, and that being a big old problem, Meryl is actually a fantastic Pokemon. Especially depending on what its, like, skills are. Or its, like, ability is, rather. I think he'll survive another tackle, but for sure he'll survive a water gun. So I'm gonna do that. Because it'll be not very effective. Yeah. Then I'm just gonna catch him. Please, 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 please. It doesn't matter too much, but I'd rather not waste too many Pokeballs here. If I can avoid buying Pokeballs again until we have access to Great Balls, that would be fantastic. That'd be really, really good. Its body is covered in water-repellent fur. Because of the fur, it can swim through water at high speed without being slowed by the water's resistance. Is that how water repellents works in like fur? I don't know. Well, what's his name? Is his name Bulbous? Oh, her name. Sorry. Her name is Bulbous. There we go. And let's add him to the chart. It's Bulbous. Well, here's the thing. That Meryl is, in fact, Fairy-type. Fairy-type has been implemented. Another one of those, like, future-gen things that's been brought back as a quality-of-life thing. Fairy-type is really excellent. It's arguably the best type in the game. But that's, like, sort of a situational argument, too. I almost want to keep Bulbous on the team. I'm going to keep him in the party. I'm not going to give him an experience share. I'm not going to put him, like, up anywhere. But I am going to keep him on the party because, at the very least, Meryl can take a few hits. I think it's a really, like, sturdy Pokemon in general. I think you're a fight? Are you a fight? Yeah. He's got a Zigzagoon. Well, kid, your Zigzagoon is about to get totally fucked. Goodbye, Zigzagoon. I hardly knew ye. And we critted it. Overkill. Ooh, a C-Dot is actually scary. Because at this level, I think C-Dot is only going to know Bide. He's level 7. I'm gonna Mud Slap him, actually. To lower his accuracy. And I'm gonna do that just kind of on repeat, because the Bide is gonna double the damage and throw it back at me at the end of the charge-up time. So I just won't do very much damage, but I'll also lower his accuracy pretty heavily. So now his accuracy is at like 50%, I think, because I don't necessarily remember exactly how the math crunches out for levels of stat debuffs, but I think he's at 50% accuracy. So I can probably safely tackle him this turn. So I'm going to be faster than him, which is nice. He's going to harden. Okay, I can tackle him one more time. It's not going to do... I should actually water gun now that he's plus defense. Okay, that's about what I expected. Hey, and he's not going to bite again, so we can just finish him out here. Great. That went super well. And that C-Dot, being level 7, is actually going to give us a fair amount of experience. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, the experience share is the kind that just works. It's the kind that just, like, automatically distributes experience to everybody. Got it. Yeah, let's turn that off temporarily. because I don't want Bulbous leeching too much experience. He is almost a level up. Good for him, I guess. Those two will fight me, but honestly, I want to come up into the forest and see if I can't get another catch. Maybe one that I can fucking use on the team that isn't another water type. Luckily, I don't think there are any water types that hang out in the forest here. This is going to be a trainer. We could have avoided her, but not a huge deal. Okay. Just a Zigzagoon. But this is also the trainer who has, like, a bunch of healing items, I think. She just, like, sits there and heals her Zigzagoon over and over again. Nope, apparently not. She didn't give a shit about that Zigzagoon. Oh my! Did you defeat my level 7 Zigzagoon? How is that possible? Let's see. A ladybug! No! No! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me with this? A fucking ladybug? Oh, God. Yeah, Ladybug is one of the worst Pokemon. Just blanket one of the worst Pokemon. It has the lowest defense stat, I think, of any Pokemon with a ×4 weakness. I think. Is that true? And it's terribly typed. And it's got really poor stats and a really bad move pool. And it's just generally the worst Pokemon. Ladybug communicate using a fluid that they secrete from where their legs join the body. They are said to convey feelings to others by altering the fluids. Okay. Yeah, we'll give you a nickname, Ladybug. What is your nickname gonna be, my guy? While we think about that, I'll add him over here. But good. Anybody got any suggestions? I'm open. I guess we will nickname this Ladybug, lol. No. Yeah. There we go. That was honestly almost a waste of Pokeballs to catch. That was maybe not worth catching at all. Oh god. Okay. Let's run back and heal, because we are less than half now. Okay, so now we have to hope that we catch a good Pokemon out front of Verdant Turf Tunnel. That is essentially the situation that we find ourselves in. I guess we'll also get a chance to catch something in Verdant Turf Tunnel. I do like the Whismur line. They have a bunch of health. They're actually good for Nuzlockes. But also I think they're negatively affected by the physical special split, so we'll have to see what they can actually do. Let's put away all of this garbage. So Meryl, you're gone. I can't with that. It's another water type, and Ladybug's definitely gone. So it's just you and me, little scrungles. Just you and me. Us versus the world, my guy. And I did heal, right? I didn't forget this time. Yep. What do I even do now? I guess let's just fight this guy. Oh, this guy. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll start going through the forest, because that's all we got. That's all we can do. We just have to do that. Oh god. This is not how Nuzlockes normally go. Normally, you catch at least one other Pokemon in the first 5 routes. This is so bad. What's funny is, once again, like I pointed out at the beginning, Mudkip's totally capable of soloing this entire part of the game. It's totally not going to be an issue for Mudkip to just continue to solo for a long time. But the problem is he can't do it forever. And then we're going to be in trouble. We're going to be in big, big trouble. When we start getting up... I guess you can even beat Gym 4 pretty easy. But you have to have, like, a developed solid team by the time you hit Norman, your dad, which is Gym 5. If you do not have a developed solid team, by the time you hit Norman, his slacking will just fucking murder your entire team. Without hesitation. It's really bad. I'd have to check the map. We'll do this here in a little bit after this fight. I think that directly after the end of the forest, we're still technically in the same route we just exited, right? It, like, bookends the forest. So I don't think that when we exit the forest, we get a catch before the city. I think that is, like, counted as the same area by the game as the previous one we just exited. Where we got Bulbous, which was not the worst catch ever. It wasn't, like, terrible. But the problem is it's a water type, right? We already have a water type. Bulbous probably is actually an excellent addition to a Nuzlocke team, because Azumarill's super strong. But we'll just keep him in. Paralyze Heal, that might be nice. I guess Scrungles will be immune to paralysis here pretty quick, or functionally immune to paralysis here pretty quick. So it won't matter too much, but once he evolves and becomes ground type, he will be immune to electric-based moves that paralyze. So the only thing that he would have to worry about would be like, what is it? Stun Spore and Spore itself. And then I guess, like, Effect Spore, the ability. Things like Paris. But, like, those are all pretty niche. And quite frankly, most of the things that carry those moves kinda suck. Spore less so, but definitely Stun Spore. I am full health, correct? Or pretty close? Yeah. Because I'm about to do a fight. Let's see how this goes. It'll probably be fine. I'm not that worried about this single Team Aqua member. Hand over the papers! You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You've got to help me, please! Huh? What do you think you're doing? Are you gonna protect him? No one crosses Team Aqua and gets any mercy, not even a kid. Come on and battle me. You got it. Okay, so normally he has a Poochyena, but now he has a Whalmer. That's different. If he starts using Rollout, I am going to start using Mud Slap to reduce his accuracy. But until then, I'm going to try to tackle him, because I think it's going to be my best damage output. Mud Slap, I think, is going to be not very effective. Luckily, it seems like he just has Water Gun, which is great for me. Cool. Success. And a level. I'll take it. Foresight? Ooh. No, there's no reason for me to have Foresight, because I have a Water-type move, and Foresight just... It does a few things, but nothing powerfully useful unless you only have normal-type moves, so you're going to be fighting ghosts. You've got some nerve meddling with Team Aqua. Come on and battle me again. I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And, hey, we of Team Aqua are also after something in Rustboro.
Here are our plans. Let me hand them to you. I'll let you go today so that I can go participate in criminal activities elsewhere.
Oh, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. I know, I'll give you a great ball as my thanks. Cool. That's actually super useful. Thank you so much, sir. Caper put the great ball away. Didn't that Team Aqua Thugs say they were after something in Rustboro, too? Uh-oh, it's a crisis! I can't be wasting time! Cool. Let's keep moving. Let's keep fighting. Keep striving and surviving. I mean, so the Nuzlocke's going objectively a little poorly in terms of our catches. But nobody's died yet. Knock on wood. And that's good. That's like super nice. Because we've only had the one Pokemon, it would be devastating. It would functionally end the Nuzlocke to lose my primary Pokemon here. Which, another Nuzlocke rule that I'm not committed to following here is a lot of people have the rule that if they wipe the party and they get sent back to the Pokemon Center, that's the end of the run. A lot of other people are of the opinion that, like, if you have the Pokemon in your box that you think you could come back, you're allowed to try. I think I'm more in that sort of school of thought, is if I wipe my entire party, I do have to dump my entire active party. They are all dead. But if I have enough Pokemon to build another party that I think could continue the game, I might try, depending on what part of the game I'm in, right? That's a very different thing if, like, I wipe at the 2nd gym versus if I wipe on the 6th gym, right? There's a lot more investment. Ooh, let's look in here at the map. Where is my map? I don't have a map. Do I really not have a map? No, I don't get a map until I get to Rustboro. That's right. Okay, well then we're just moving on. Does this guy have Bugsy's overworld sprite? That's interesting. That was a gym leader in Gen 2. Now it's just a man on the side of the road. Oh, you have a Sentret? Is that somehow going to do real well for you? Defense curl against my special move. That's the big brain. And a quick attack. Whatever, my guy. I do really like the battle music for Gen 3. It's definitely the one that I consider, like, the battle music for Pokemon, right? It's probably the one I heard the most as a kid. Even though I liked Gen 2 a lot, I feel like Gen 3 and Gen 4 were probably the ones I played the most. Just because it was hard to go back and play Game Boy Color games once I had moved all the way up through to, like, DS Lite and stuff. Whereas the other ones just ran fine. Game Boy Advance games were just plug and play. Yeah. I might have to use the potion here, depending on what this Pokemon is. It's a Shroomish. I have to use that potion. Shroomish is very scary for me. I'm so glad I haven't evolved yet, because he would probably be capable of one-shotting me. There goes the Stun Spore, but it missed. That's great. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to tackle him to death too, which is also gonna be super suboptimal. Okay, here's the Stun Spore. I'm gonna use the Paralyze Heal here. It's gonna cost me a turn. He probably won't Stun Spore again right away, but if I would have hit the Paralysis even once, it would have lost me a turn anyway. So I'm kind of neutral in a way. this is actually dangerous, and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be dangerous to fight a level 6 Shroomish, but it totally feels really rough here. That would have been a good catch for the forest. If we had caught a Shroomish in the forest, we'd be sitting really pretty right now. That would be a really, really powerful team. I guess that's something I could do too. I don't know if it's like necessarily in the spirit. That's a trainer fight that we got to skip because I don't have 2 Pokemon. That's funny. I forget what I was saying. Never mind. One clearly. Let's heal up here, and then we'll go and see if we can catch something in the grass. I think the Cutmaster's house is over here, so I'm gonna very quickly pay him a visit. Is this it? No. It's over on the left-hand side of the city somewhere. Is it here? It is here. Cutter's house means something very different than I think they initially intended in the English localization. We got Cut. Cool. So we can't use it yet because we don't have a badge, which he's about to tell us probably. Yeah, stuck badge. So we will have to continue moving, but it means that we will be able to cut down trees once we get there. Let's see here. This is our next catch. Am I healed? I'm all healed. And I do have Pokeballs, so let's go. What do we get? What do we got? Got a Repel. That's not terribly useful, but okay. It might be useful later on. It's just not right now. A Nincada. Huh. That's a really weird one. It's fine, I guess, but it's definitely a weird one. Can it survive a tackle? Probably. Nincada's got pretty good defenses for a bug. The problem is it just doesn't improve much when it evolves. But having a Pokemon that split evolves into literally 2 different Pokemon is kind of nice in a Nuzlocke. This is actually a good addition to the team, I think. Because he's got different typing. Depending on what Ninjask looks like, he'll be useful. And if I'm careful with Shedinja is obviously a Pokemon that is going to die if I use it in a Nuzlocke. But if I'm careful with it, it might make some power moves beforehand. It makes its nest at the roots of a mighty tree. Using its whisker-like antenna, it probes its surroundings in the pitch-black darkness of soil. Give a nickname to Nincada. Yes. What is Nincada's nickname? It is, let's see. We're gonna name him Jesus because he's the savior of this run. And also because he's going to, become 2 separate entities later on and, die and come back to life. Okay. Here we go. Jesus. I guess I could have called him Bug Jesus. Let's see. Let's add Nincada. Oh, it didn't work. My thing. It's broken. Please work. There we go. And his name is Jesus. Cool. Well, with that, I'm gonna turn back on my experience share so he starts leeching experience. He could actually potentially be useful against Roxanne, too. Oh no, he's gonna be... Thank goodness I didn't catch a Pichu. That would have sucked. That Pokemon would have just dragged ass for so long before it finally evolved into a Pikachu. Which still would have not been, super fantastic. Oh god, this thing could maybe actually hurt me, too. It's gonna have an electric type. Oh, it's got Charm. Never mind. Okie dokie. I'm gonna go back and heal just because Ninkata is low. And I would like to, in certain situations, be able to switch them in safely. Because they can contribute. It's not a totally useless Pokemon, for sure. But once it evolves, the potential there is really high. Let's do something we haven't done yet. Let's look at summaries, like, specifically. So, Damp on Little Scrungles, that's great. The fact that people can't use Self-Destruct or Explosion against him is really powerful. In a Nuzlocke, specifically. It looks like we have an Impish nature, which means that we've got plus special attack and minus defense. That's not great, honestly, but early game it's been doing work for us, so that's fine. Those are just our moves and our contest stuff. Okay, he's got Compound Eyes, so he's got raised accuracy. That's probably fine. That's not the worst thing it could be. And then he's got minus attack and plus defense. Which is fine, actually. Like, I would prefer if he had, like, minus special attack, obviously, but minus attack is perfectly acceptable. And that's pretty much it. This is his moveset. Okay. Okay. That is totally acceptable. Let's keep moving. So, I think, yeah, let's go do some trainer fights in this field over here, and then we're also going to try to get into Verdant Turf Tunnel and see if we can't do the catch there. Once again, I'm hoping for a Whismur in there, or something better. Ooh, a Tyrogue. Interesting. Glad also that that wasn't my catch for this route. I think it is available here. I've played a little bit of this ROM hack beforehand, but it's been a few months, so I don't have strong memories of what exactly is everywhere, but I know that there's some things changed. Tyrogue evolves based on its stats, so it's just really hard to control what it evolves into, and I don't know, none of the Hitmons are, like, particularly amazing as Pokemon go. Is the tackle better? Yeah, the tackle one-shot. Okay, don't use the Mud Slap except for the accuracy thing. Got it. I always forget just how dog shit the damage on Mud Slap is. It's really bad. The move is only useful as, like, a technical upgrade to Sand Attack. Which is fine. Sand Attack's useful early game. The ability to lower people's accuracy, like, sucks in competitive, but in the base game it's totally fine. Oh dear God, no. I have to switch. So, Jesus is gonna take neutral damage from Absorb, I think. But I don't have something that's really gonna hurt. Let's Scratch. If I get the Scratch in, that's just free damage. Okay, but I'm not gonna be able to fight that. Shift. I don't like this. This is a really bad situation. Oh god. Oh god, we're probably fucked. This is probably the end of the run. This is, oh god. I have to switch again because I don't have enough damage to outpace, and I don't have a heal either. I don't have enough damage to outpace his heal and the damage I'm taking from Life Leech and the fact that he can absorb. But also, I think we just have to keep tackling and hope it works. If I switch again, I'm definitely fucked. Oh dear god, no, now we're just totally done. Because now I'm slower too. It doesn't even supremely matter that I, like, also could potentially just whip attacks, but I'm slower now. That's the Nuzlocke. Unless I get really, really lucky here. I need to hit. I probably need to crit. I need him to miss. Yeah, no. Scrongles! No! Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay. And now all we have is this, which is just not gonna do it. I don't do enough damage. Yeah, and he's got the Leech Seed on me now. Yeah, now literally I just get to sit here and scratch him as he gains health until he kills me. I can't even do anything. Oh, no! Oh, God. Oh, I'm so upset. That's such a shitty way to lose the fucking Nuzlocke after all that. But, yeah, we just didn't have a team, right? We were just entirely susceptible to exactly this. Just one Pokemon that has an advantage against water types and just totally wipes us out. It was bound to happen eventually with what we were catching. Like, I don't even know, with the Pokemon that we had available, if... Yeah. Okay. Well, that was something, wasn't it? It is about the hour mark or so. Let me see. Yeah, we're about 2.5 hours into the stream. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to BRB. We'll take a little break. Everybody stretch, get water, get food, take care of yourself, and we will be back in a little bit, and I will just reset, start from the top, and we'll see if we can get back to where we are. All right. See ya. Okay. Back. Let us do the big reset. Where is reset? There it is. Okay. We're just gonna try to speed through all of this time. We're not here to, like, read or do funny voices. We are here to get, like, back in the game. So, big question. Should I pick Mudkip again? Arguments in favor. Everything I said the first time. Arguments against. There are quite a few Shroomish along the first little section of the game. There, I assume specifically to fuck over Mudkips. We are going to call this number 2. This is going to be... Let's see. I'll find it eventually. Here we go. Perfect. We have exactly enough fucking spaces. Here we go. Number 2. Try number 2. Okay. We could pick Torchic instead. Torchic is also perfectly capable of soloing Roxanne and capable of soloing Brawly. Torchic gives us kind of little benefit against Winston, although his ace is usually a Magneton, which is part steel. So that's actually fantastic for Blaziken as well. So it might be worth picking Torchic this time. Torchic's a lot squishier early game. We would definitely be relying really heavily on other Pokemon that we catch to keep us, like, alive. Let's see here. I am still gonna set the clock correctly. Maybe next time I'll just hit sure whatever go, but this time I'm gonna do it for my actual local time again. And it is, like, there. Cool. And then Mom comes in and she says, shit, yes, we understand that you like the Pokemon because they're convenient and you don't have to lift a finger. Yes, no, yes. Okay, cool. And then we'll come in here, we'll grab that shiny charm again. That's actually gameplay important, oddly enough, in the Nuzlocke, because it increases our chance of getting a random extra Pokemon in the form of a shiny, right? So, I think I'm going to pick Torchic. The final thing to say on that is that literally... Oh, it's not time yet. I thought we were going out to get our starter, but we've got a few more cutscenes to see. I'm not picking Trico. There's no way. There's no reason to ever pick Trico as your starter unless you just like Trico. And I say that as somebody who likes Trico and picked Trico as my starter as a kid. I think he is the best of the designs out of the 3 starters. Just like the base starters, not like taking into account what they evolve into or anything. I think he looks the coolest. He is my little buddy, and he also sucks. He's not good. And he never becomes good. Whereas Blaziken and Swampert are 2 of the best Pokemon in the game. Like, by far. So, we're just not going to pick Trico, unfortunately. As much as that hurts my soul as a person who loves him, we just can't. We just can't. He's so bad. And it's a Nuzlocke. Okay. So we're gonna pick Torchic this time. Let's see here. Torchic has 1 move. that matters. Sometimes it's worth growling. There's a very, very small set of circumstances where it's worth growling. Oh! I have... What is that? Contrarian? I just had a very strange ability proc. When you tried to lower my attack, it boosted my attack. Yeehaw! Just to remind you how Professor Birch sounds the whole time he's talking here. What's Torchic's name? Let's think. What's a good name for a Torchic here? We could name him... How about... Scoots. He's Scoots. Because he'd be scooting around. Ah, wrong button. I think everything's fine. Yeah, everything's fine. Pay no attention to the technical disturbances behind the curtain. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, man. Yeah, okay. Okay. So we're gonna have to be a little more careful this time around, as evidenced by the fact that we totally fucking died last time. But we should be okay. This should be totally doable. So, yeah, and then my speed goes up. No, my attack goes up. Every time you drop any of my stats, my attack goes up. That's just rude. That's just a rude ability. Okay, this is going to be very, very good for me. What is that? What is causing that? Let's look. Defiant. Lowered stats up attack. Uh-huh. And I have plus defense minus speed. Oh no, I have plus speed minus defense. I've been reading those backwards. I have been reading those backwards. Because it's hasty. So clearly it's not minus speed. It's a plus speed nature. Okay. You know, defense already being my worst stat probably doesn't matter super much that it's a little bit lower. I think it is like 10%, which is rough. But if Blaziken is getting attacked, it's already fucked. He needs that speed. So, that's fine. I kind of wish it had maybe dropped his special attack, maybe, but quite frankly, it seems like he's a mixed attacker anyway, so there wasn't really a good place for the penalty to go. Okay. But Defiant is extremely nice. Scoots will hopefully carry us through the game now. This battle music's such a bop. Bop, bop. Sorry, I just had to listen to that music for the entire fight. It was so good. Okay, we have Ember now. We're a level higher. We can just go kind of freely fight Mei. So I'm gonna pop into the PC here real quick, get healed up, and then we'll go straight to Mei. We will kill her Mudkip, and then we will come back and get our Pokeballs, and be able to actually start into the Nuzlocke. Music there is also nice, but it's kinda a little too soft. I get it, it's supposed to be like an opening area, so it's totally fine, but it's just not my favorite. Yes, 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 Mei. Let's get a move on, girl. We've done this before. this new rival music, or was this in the base game too? It feels like Hoenn music, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was in the base game. Or like a recomposition of something from like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. It was a little close, but luckily we're still not in that thing yet. We're still not in the fight yet. So we get those Pokeballs. Cool. Level 7. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then we'll go straight back to the Pokemon Center. Scootin' your boots. Come on. I could use the speed up function of the emulator. I didn't look into how it works prior to starting, so I would have to look into how it works. But I also find that the speed up, just the way that it garbles the sound, is so upsetting that I usually don't actually want to use it while the sound is on. So I would have to figure out, like, some other background music to play. Maybe in a future stream if I know that we're going to be doing a bunch of grinding or something. I'll have that set up and ready to go, but I don't feel like getting that set up right in the middle of the stream here. Okay, we have Pokeballs now. We are ready to go. Is my Pokemon in good health? It should be. It is. Okay. So here is where she gives us, what, the Dex Nav? Yeah, this is where she gives us the Dex Nav. Which I realized after kind of looking at it during that previous run that what we could probably do is if we had seen a trainer Pokemon that does appear on a route, we could target that Pokemon to be the first one we encounter by using the Dex Nav. Which really just means that, like, if you know that there's a lot of shitballs in the route, it's worth it. Okay, Wurmple is our catch here. That's really unfortunate. Kind of depending on what he evolves into. But I will go ahead and catch him. Let's see here. Wurmple. We'll definitely be getting this Wurmple too. What should his name be? What's our new buddy's name? I don't want a Dustox, honestly. I find Dustox kind of underwhelming. Beautiful I can be good, though. And this is definitely worth keeping on the team for a lot of reasons. So, we're gonna use it. It sticks to tree branches and eats leaves. The thread it spits from its mouth, which becomes gooey when it touches air, slows the movement of its foes. It knows String Shot. Thanks, Pokedex. We know. Give a nickname. We have to. I'm gonna call him Horny Bastard. Let's see. Is that gonna fit? It's gonna just fit. Perfect. Because he's got horns all over, right? He's like all thorny. That tracks. You can't tell me I'm wrong. And we don't know who his parents are. We've never seen that he has a father who's present in his life. Horny bastard. In the days of Pokemon, when you could name your Pokemon whatever the fuck you wanted, and the Pokemon company wouldn't get up all in your shit and be like, that name contains profanity. You can't say that in a Pokemon name. That's immoral. You said pussy. It's like, yeah, I was naming my cat. Well, you can't. Okay. Well, we get a Wingull here. That's actually fantastic as well. This is already shaping up to be a far, far superior team. Wingull is, like, excellent. Pelipper is, like, fantastic. Pelipper's like one of the big sleeper hits of Gen 3. He's so tanky in the base game. And yeah, you do not want to bring him into the 3rd gym at all, but he's very, very good for, like, I think he even can set up weather. It's just like, Pelipper's fantastic. We're aiming for Pelipper. Here we go. Okay. Okay, we already have a better team. This team is way, way, way better. What is the Wingle's name? What are we going to name this boy? It makes its nest on a sheer cliff at the edge of the sea. It has trouble keeping its wings flapping in flight. Instead, it soars on updrafts. Yeah, let's give a nickname to Wingle. What is Wingle's name? Wingle's name is... okay, I got one. Here we go. I'm cooking. Wonkus. There we go. That's Wingle's nickname. It's Wonkus. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Wonkus. Okay. We have a team. This is a team. Right? Like, that's a real-ass team. We are not struggle busing like we were in the last one. Quite frankly, the last one was 100% my fault, too, because as much as I chat-talk Spearow immediately, Spearow was a catch against grass types, and if I had kept it on my team, leeching experience, it would have totally been able to kill that Shroomish. And really, it was me being, like, way overconfident and thinking I could just, like, kind of bulldoze my way through the game here. Oh, these both have items. Pecha Berry and a Pretty Feather. Okay. I think the Pretty Feather is just... What's our catch on this route? It's Poochyena! A chance to redeem myself. Okay. Yeah, I'm also catching this, obviously. 1, because it's our catch for this route, and 2, because I think he's just a good addition. This is a great addition to the team. And we're being so much more efficient with our Pokeballs this run. Hot damn. I feel really confident. Like, specifically with the addition of also this Poochyena, I feel extremely confident this is going to go well for us. It savagely threatens its foes with bared fangs. It chases after fleeing targets tenaciously. It turns tail and runs, however, if the foe strikes back. It's a tiny dog! It's a Chihuahua! He gets real mad and toothy, and then he runs away all upset because you barked back at him. How dare you bark back at me? I was just being a little bitch. Yes, let's give a nickname. Let's see if I can spell Chihuahua in one try, guys. This is right? I got it? Chihuahua. Let's add the new friend. Yeah! Okay. We're doing good. This is, like, actually excellent. Let's heal up again, just because I'm paranoid. It doesn't actually matter, but I don't want to die. In fact, losing any of these at this point, I'd be kind of upset about. Really, Wurmple is the weak link here. But the other 3, I'm like, honestly, if you're still with me at the Elite Four, fantastic. So this is a way better Nuzlocke, just right off the bat. This one could go somewhere. This one's got legs. Ooh, I'm gonna say here, I think that we will probably make it past at least... I'm gonna say we're gonna make it at least to the 3rd gym on this run. I think it's very possible that we wipe at the 3rd gym, but I think we're gonna make it. And I base that just on, like, the assumption kind of that we have a well-spread enough team here that I'm not that worried about the Shroomish problem happening again, where we just get one shot. Or not one shot, but like totally hard countered by a Pokemon. Like, if Shroomish tried to pull that shit on this team, I have at least Wonkus to come in and like resolve that. He doesn't know Gust yet, but he definitely will here in a bit. Ooh, part of the thing that I'm running into here too is that I guess that's fine. I was realizing that I'm not training any of the other three right now, I'm just training Scoots. And I don't necessarily want to keep doing that, but I also do kind of just want to wait for the experience share. It's kind of dangerous to do the like hot swapping of Pokemon to give them experience. A lot of times it just leads to like, oh, somebody knows Pursuit and they just randomly kill your Pokemon, or like you switch in and then you're in a bad situation because you probably should have led with your strong Pokemon into a trainer and you didn't because you were looking for experience. So, I guess we'll scratch. I don't think Ember would do a terrible amount of damage. It would be neutral, I guess. It'd be exactly the same. And I get Stab on it. Oh, but now I have the attack boost. The math of playing this Torchic, I already foresee being like 4-dimensional. Where you're like, if he slows me, I'll get more powerful, which means that I will go second, but I will be able to one-shot and shit like that. It's gonna be really fun. This is a really fun Pokemon. Okay. I may have just fucked up in exactly the way I was talking about, where like everybody's a little low level to be fighting the Spearow themselves. I think Spearow has no special defense. This should one-shot. No. Okay, that's fine. That's like totally an acceptable range of damage. Okay, the level up is big there, because it means whatever he sends in, I almost for sure can counter. Let's see what the levels... Oh yeah, everybody else is like level 3. That's not gonna work. Because this Tailo is gonna be... Oh, also level 3. I probably could have switched somebody in, but it's not a big deal. This Scoots can kill a level 3 Tailo. That's not a problem. I am gonna, I guess, go back and heal now. Whew. It wasn't like the Hoot Hoot debacle, though. It wasn't like a near wipe. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. It's a Nuzlocke. You can't just, like, totally bulldoze through everything like in the regular Pokemons. Right, because if this was regular Pokemon, I would just be, like, probably already to Brawly, right, on that first run, and just not giving a shit whenever anything dies. But can't do that. Gotta be careful. Oranberries are fantastic. I might honestly just give those out right now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna give those Oranberries to Scoots. Maybe I'll just give one to Scoots and then replant the other one. That probably is the better move. And we'll see if I ever, like, come back for it. But if I do, I'll have 2 of them. Okay. Okay. Just Ember, I guess. Well, the crit helped for sure. I'm pretty sure we would have one-shot either way. This, we're definitely going to one-shot. No question. Goodbye, Bellsprout. I feel like there should be, like, a cruelty clause. Like, when your opponent is about to send out a Bellsprout against your Torchic, they could just be like, no, that's fucked up. I just quit. I just concede. You win. You're not gonna just burn my Bellsprout to a crisp.
Mother, why? Why did you allow him to burn me?
Well, I had to. It was the rules. Cool, cool, cool. All healed up. Okay, so now the Wally cutscene so we can get our experience share. Yes, yes, yes. That's right, I'm number 2. I totally forgot about that. That's funny.
I'd like to get a Pokemon.
Yeah, Wally, whatever. I do like that they made the quality of life change that you just don't have to watch Wally's, like, fight. You just kind of walk over here and it goes, yay, I did it! Boop-ba-doo, 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 boop-ba-doo. Boop-ba-doo. No, it's like slow on that. Interesting. Okay, here we go. We got it. Goodbye! Yes, head for the next city, challenge the gym leader. Head for the next city after that, challenge the gym leader there. We know. We know how Pokemon works, father. We've been playing these games for 30 fucking years. Here we go.
Give me that experience share. Make all my Pokemon real big and strong.
We also get another catch-up ahead here. Could get something cool. I don't know what's in the grass, necessarily, that we would want. But we probably have a lot of interesting options. It could be Tailo. I like a Tailo. Probably not better than a Wink. Meowth, huh? Meowth. Huh. Huh. You know, that's awful, honestly. That's not what I expected, but that is not awful at all, huh? Do I feel like I want to? No, I feel like I just want to start. Oh, how many Pokeball? I have 1 Pokeball left. I should have bought Pokeballs in town and I forgot. Well, he's gonna die if I hit him again. I could do something where I, like, switch to one of the other Pokemon, but quite frankly, I would much rather lose the Meowth than lose any of the other 3. And we got it either way. I do need to go straight back to town and buy more Pokeballs, though. That is, like, the first thing that I need to do when we get out of here. Woohoo! People are leveling up. Yeah. Yep. Gonna be getting a lot of that for a little bit, where every time we gain experience, everybody gains a level. Meowth withdraw their sharp claws into their paws to silently sneak about. For some reason, this Pokemon loves shiny coins that glitter with light. Yep, what is his name? While I think about that, let me add him to the roster here. He is Meowth. And he is... I don't really have anything for him. Let's just call him Money Cat. Because I have no original ideas on what to name this fucking Meowth. Money Cat. Here we go. That is Money Cat. I'm also going to take this opportunity. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to go in and actually put the levels on all of these guys so that the tracker knows what level they are. I know it doesn't show up supremely well, but it'll be helpful for me to keep track of things. Do 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 do. Yeah. Okay, cool. I've got all those put in, and you can see the levels on the tracker if the tracker is zoomed in enough, and you are at 1080p, I guess. How am I on health? Oh, I'm super solid on health. I'm just gonna go around and do fights. Ooh, that's against 2 Magikarp, but they are just Magikarp. That's fine. We can beat up some Magikarp. Oops, sorry for the noise. I dropped my spoon. Which means I will have to stop eating and take the next break. Unfortunate. Right on the floor. Right in all the dirt and crap that gets on your floor throughout the day. Disgusting. Scratchy. Oh, man. Now my chili's just sitting here tempting me. My brain is like, eat it with your hands, and I'm like, brain, how would that work when I then have to grab my controller afterwards? And it's like, doesn't matter, consume. I'm like, yeah, I don't know that I agree with you on this one, brain. That's a little too far for me. Cool, Scoot's leveled up. I think, yeah, I can just hit the button there. You learn Sand Attack. That's not super great, but whatever. It's like fine, but it's very situational. Let's come up here. Ooh, this is going to be more Thornberries, which is super good for us. Needed some more of those. And then we'll get some Ketcha Berries. For sure. No, I'm not going to plant. Go over here and get this fight going. Did this lady have like a Sentret, or was it a Zigzagoon? It is the Zigzagoon. Soon, Scoots is going to have a fighting type move. Then we can really fuck up normal types. But for the moment, we just have to scratch people. I think technically Ember is more damage right now when I'm not attack boosted, because I get the same type attack bonus on it. Ooh. Poison Sting, like a real Pokemon. And Wonkus is also up a level. Cool. And got a Supersonic on there. Chihuahua's also up a level. That's awesome. We are just making progress. That's super nice. Bite's super useful. The flinch on Bite is so important. Like, I have been saved so many times by Bite flinches. And I've been killed many times by Bite flinches as well. It's a give and take for sure. Okay, I did not buy Pokeballs. I remember that I did not buy Pokeballs, and that I should go back and buy Pokeballs. Let's do that. Where is the mart in this town? I think it's here. Cool. Please sell me Pokeballs. And that'll probably last us. I don't feel like I'll need more than 11 Pokeballs before we get access to buying Great Balls. Maybe. It'll depend on what we run into and how the catching goes and stuff like that. Did I actually heal while I was in town? No, I did not. Because I'm dumb. Let's do that. It is a Nuzlocke. I should be careful. I'm wondering what we're going to get out of the forest. We could get a lot of interesting things out of there, for sure. If we get a Slack off, it would probably replace Meowth. Would be the thing, I guess. because definitely Vigoroth's worth having. And by the time it's a Slacking, its stats are so high that it doesn't really matter that it gets the Truant ability back. So this would have been an interesting get also, because it can evolve in this, I think. You could have a Yanmega. And Yanmega's a good Pokemon. But it's kind of flimsy, and Yanma's certainly fucking is. Yanma is extremely flimsy. You can't really sneeze in the direction of a Yanma without it dying. Actually, Yanma is one of the Pokemon that can receive the highest amount of damage that the game can possibly calculate, because it is both flying type and bug type, so it's weak to rock. It has the lowest defense of any Pokemon with a weakness to specifically the attacks of Shuckle. Shuckle has really high defense, but it can power swap its attack, have the highest attack stat in the game, and then drop a Rock Slide on a level 1 Yanma to do something like approaching or over 1,000,000 damage. Obviously, it doesn't show damage numbers, it just depletes its health immediately, but it's interesting. That wasn't my catch, right? That was a trainer Pokemon. I'm not crazy. Everybody's growing. Everybody's growing pretty fast. Yeah, it was a trainer Pokemon. Scoots. Burn up. Burn. This guy's got a lot of Pokemon. A lot of free experience. I wonder if Wonkus has a flying type move, I should maybe put him at the front for fighting some of these bug catchers, because it's just free experience for him. In the same way that it is for Scoots, but it's spread a little better. Yeah, let's see. Does Wonkus have a flying type move right now? He does not. Okay. In that case, I am just going to regular fight this guy. Because I totally could. It would just take longer. One thing I'm realizing looking at my party composition right now is that Chihuahua and Moneycat kind of fill the same void. They're both, like, physical attackers with a little bit of speed. But Chihuahua's just kind of, I guess, they got the same health for now, but I think Mightyena ultimately has less health than Persian. Let's see how that shakes out. But let's see. What is our first catch here in the forest? I did buy Pokeballs. I remember doing it. So we're ready. What is it? It's a Silcoon! You know what's interesting about this? I'm not sure how to handle the fact that technically this is Dupe's Claws, right? This is an evolution of Wurmple. We don't necessarily know that it's our evolution. So I am allowed to reject this, technically, in a really weird technicality. Even though I might not actually end up with a Silcoon, I could reject this as dupes. I think that is what I'm gonna do. I don't think it's worth having, like, multiple Beautiflies. So I'm gonna call that dupes. We already have a Wurmple, so Silcoon is off the table. Whatever the next thing we run into, that'll be a catch. It's a Shroomish. Oh man. Our team just got fucking ridiculous. Oh yeah. This is awesome. Oh yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. Shroomish is great kind of on its own as just like a stall Pokemon. As we saw when it totally wiped our team last time, if it just stuns you and puts down Leech Seed and absorbs constantly, there's very little you can do if you aren't prepared to specifically counter that strategy. In addition, it evolves into Breloom, which is fighting type in grass and is just fucking amazing as a Pokemon. It loves to eat damp, composted soil in forests. If you enter a forest after a long rain, you can see many shroomish feasting on composted soil. Yeah, let's give a name to that shroomish. What are we going to call our new mushroomy friend? Maybe... This is Stall God. He is here to stand in the way of your progress. And wipe your team. Okay. So, what's crazy about this is that out of this group, the only Pokemon that I would maybe drop would be Money Cat. And depending on Horny Bastard's evolution path, him as well. But, like, we already have a fantastic team here. There's Slack Off. That would have been nice. But that would have been another Pokemon kind of in that, like, Mightyena, Meowth space. So I'm kind of glad that this wasn't our catch. Cool to see him, though. He's a little friend. I would definitely have tried to take him with me. And I like his sprite. His sprite is very doofy there, and I feel like that's perfect for Slack Off. He needs a little doofy sprite. So here's Paralyze Heal. So I know the guy's about to have, what, a Shroomish? Or, no, he had a Whalmer last time. It's too bad you are kind of my lowest level Pokemon right now. Ooh, actually, and I do have to figure out something. So I'm going to go back and heal. And then I'm going to train Shroomish a little bit. Because that guy's about to have a level 9 Whalmer. When I had Mudkip, that was silly and funny. Because he couldn't hurt me. And now that I have Scoots, he would probably fuck me up. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that the rest of my team is, like, ready to participate in the fight here. Okay, so let's put Stalgod up front. And then let's give him a little bit of experience by farming. What's a good spot to farm? Probably just inside the forest. A Poliwag. That would have been a fun pickup, too. I wouldn't have ended up using it, so it's probably fine that it wasn't the one we got, but that's cute, right? The problem is that I have Wingull, and Wingull's just such a better water type. By far. Mostly because flying is an excellent addition. It makes it weak to electric, but it also makes it immune to ground. Not that ground's like a weakness of water or anything, but it's a nice little trade-off. And specifically, it gives you stab to flying type moves, which it's just such a good attacking type, which is something that water needs help with. It's not a very good attacking type. Let me at least do that.
Oh, here goes. Here goes. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What are you?
What are you? I think it's a Cascoon. Unfortunately, that looks like a Cascoon. That's a Cascoon. Okay. That's fine, I guess. That's fine, I guess. It's not ideal, for sure, but I'm not gonna, like, bitch about it. We'll probably end up boxing him at some point soon. Because that isn't ideal at all. Ooh, level 6 Wurmple. That'll give us some okay experience, I imagine. I'm not gonna have Stalgod do it, though, because Wurmple could potentially hurt him. So we'll do Scoots. And I'm not worried about Wurmple having Pursuit. I'm more worried about it having Poison Sting, which can be surprisingly effective against Grass-type Pokemon. Like, obviously it's not fantastic because it is still Poison Sting, but doubling damage is really good. Okay, Stallgod's level 7. I feel like I want Stallgod to be like 8 before we take on this Wailmer, because he is going to kind of be my primary solution to the Wailmer. Oh, I can also tackle here, so I'm not like bound to the Grass-type moves. That's nice. Okay. Let's see here. Tackle again. Oh, I'm not doing much damage at all with that tackle. I guess that makes sense. I probably don't have much physical attack as a Shroomish. That mostly comes with the evolution. Ooh, you also have Poison Sting. And you actually have Stab on that Poison Sting. Luckily, it's not doing that much damage. And the other thing is well, I was going to say, I thought I had a Oranberry on Stallgod, but I'm realizing I definitely don't. Well, he can't switch out now, he's constricted. Luckily, he wasted his move on an Absorb. So I think we are good. I'll probably have to go back and heal before we actually fight the Wailmer, unfortunately. That's like suboptimal, but that's fine. It's a Nuzlocke. If we're alive, that's optimal. What could have been? Could have had that Silcoon, but I think it's good that I called dupes. Honestly, having Stallgod is so much better than having a Beautifly, especially a Beautifly that wouldn't have been evolved anytime before this like next fight that we're actually sort of worried about. So with that, Stallgod should definitely hit, yeah, level 8, which is good. He's got the Leech Seed now. And Scoots levels up as well. That's fantastic. So let's go back and heal one more time, and then we'll do this next fight. We'll push forward. And we have a full team. This is great. We're doing okay. This is a much better Nuzlocke already. Because right now, even if we lose somebody, we can push on, which was not the case in the previous one. We had one faint, and that was it. We were done. No more game. Oop. Didn't mean to hit her. Yeah, okay. It's so easy to accidentally re-talk to the nurse. I try to hit B to end the conversation, but I don't always do it. Sometimes I'm just sitting there mindlessly hammering A. Okay, so Stallgod's up front. He's gonna totally bake this guy's Wailmer. It's gonna be fantastic. I do, in fact. Do you want to see it? Oh god, this guy. Here we go. This is going to be easy, I think. I don't think that the Wailmer has anything but Water Gun, so we're just going to Leech Seed and then Absorb to death. Yeah. Probably could have just absorbed to death, but I wasn't 100% sure how resistant we were going to be. Now I think he literally just can't even hurt us, yeah. He can Water Gun us all he wants, and we're just going to recover it at the end of the turn from Leech Seed anyway. Plus we can absorb. Wailmer's pretty tanky, though. This is not, like, going quick. Get that Absorb, get that Hell. Fuck up the Wailmer. Success! And a level for my good boy. And a level for my not so good boy. And a level for my other good boy. Who learned Wing Attack. Fantastic! Cool. Fuck you, Aqua Grunt. Thank you for all the experience, though. That was really nice of you. Great ball! Great ball. A crisis! Cool. You are not a trainer. Let's see. I can definitely use some of these other Pokemon now. I shouldn't just exclusively stick to the two. Now that RNGsus actually has some moves, he can definitely sit up front and get some work in. Let's see. I probably want to move that, and yeah, that's better. Cool. This will be a good packet of experience for RNGsus here. Just a bunch of bugs he can one-shot sequentially. Oh, there's only two. Yeah, this Nincada is totally fucked. I wonder if Water Gun would have killed, or if it would have been a two-shot either way. I have a feeling Water Gun would have killed. It also would have been super effective, and RNGsus has way better special. But I'm just kind of being lazy, too. I'm like, well, it's the bug trainer. Just... Ah, we'll actually get an answer here. We have the same Nincada up second. So, Water Gun. This should one-shot. Yeah, so I should definitely be preferring Water Gun for Wing Attack on RNGsus. Water Gun, Wing Attack, RNGsus! Oh, there's an item there. We'll go pick that up as soon as we're done with this. Boop, 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 boo, doo, boop, 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 boo, doo. I shouldn't, like, shittily sing over the song. If I want to, like, help, I should try to harmonize or some shit. And not just totally ruin it. Whatever. It's my stream. I can ruin it if I want. If I just want to come on and play fart sounds over the mic and eat loudly and pop chip bags, I can do that. I'm allowed. And none of you have to watch. This is the other thing, is like, this is theoretically kind of scary, because like Shroomish is good against water types, but also I can do that to him, so nothing he can do is really gonna offset them. Oh. Thank goodness we have an actual fucking team now. Oh! I don't know if poison wears off in this. I don't know if that's about to kill Wingull. I'm gonna head straight back to the Pokemon Center. Oh, it's not running out of battle. That's nice. Is that really not... It doesn't hurt outside of battle anymore? Cool, never mind. We can just not use Wingull for a second. Let's put you up front. Let's look at the summary for all of our Pokemon. You don't have Intimidate, you have Runaway. Yikes, that's not great. And you have a plus attack minus defense. That's okay. Let's see. You are Shed Skin, that makes sense. Poison Heal, restores HP if poisoned. Okay. And a neutral nature. Okay. That's not bad. And Hydration cures status and rain. Interesting. Oh, and that Meowth has pickup. Okay. That's awesome, actually. That's a great set of abilities. The pickup on the Meowth is actually I guess normally Meowth's ability. It's like Run Away or Pick Up or something like that, but Pick Up is so nice. We have the potential to get, like, really good shit off that Meowth. That could be, like, really huge. I think you can even get, like, evolution items off of them sometimes? I don't know. I haven't looked at the table, and I certainly don't know what the table looks like in the ROM hack. So, could get anything, quite frankly. We're going to lead with Poochyena for a little bit. We're going to tear it up. The runaway is not terribly useful because, broadly speaking, we're not running away from Pokemon very often in the Nuzlocke, but I'm really hoping that that develops into Intimidate when he evolves, and not something useless. I think that Mighty Anna can have either Intimidate or I want to say Moxie is the other ability. That might be the hidden ability. But who knows? ROM hack, once again. A lot of abilities here are different, right? We've got the Defiant Torchic, we had the Damp Mudkip. Those are definitely not their base moves. Normally they have Torrent and Blaze. So, and it's also not their hidden abilities either. Because Torchic's hidden ability is Speed Boost. I don't know what Mudkip's hidden ability is, actually. It's never, like, been that important, I don't think, to why Mudkip is good. Whereas Torchic's having Speed Boost as their hidden ability has always been, like, secretly the most broken shit ever. So everybody knows. Everybody knows the secret. Everybody knows that Pokemon Company can't fucking balance their game. So they just make shit broken on purpose and are like, well, if the broken shit all fights each other, then it's fine. And they ban legendaries for no reason. Actually, I don't know that they do that anymore. I know for a long time in VGC there was something weird about legendaries where you couldn't use them or something like that. But in fan competitive, it's just whatever. Running into a lot of these Silcoon, Cascoon, fucking bagworm motherfuckers. Slow. Cool. Fantastic. Awesome. Progress. Fake out's good. I'll take a fake out. That's nice. Even just to lead with Money Cat, fake somebody out once, and then swap out is, like, not awful. Oh, sure, I'll accept your challenge. I have a lot of money. I didn't ask. That's fine. I just have so much of it that it comes out of my mouth. Bleh. 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 Money. Your moveset, Poochyena, has not, like, been fantastic so far, not gonna lie. You really need something else. You need Bite, my guy. You really need Bite or something. A stab move? That'd be nice. Let's go in here. We're gonna swap out to something that's not gonna die soon. We are gonna have to fight the twins on the bridge. We do actually have multiple Pokemon, so we're gonna have to fight the twins on the bridge. For that, I'll probably use Stalgod and Scoots. But for now, I'm gonna throw out Wonkus in the front. For this fight, I don't remember what she has. I know we just did this like an hour ago, but I don't remember what she has at all. Okay, she's got a low tap. This was the correct. I can just wing attack into that. This might even one-shot. Yeah! Cool. Fast! Getting fast! Yeah, we'll continue using this Pokemon. Do we have a better catch against Shroomish than Wonkus? Not really. I guess when Horny Bastard evolves one more time, we'll have a better catch against Shroomish. Yeah, sometimes that's gonna happen. We had not yet actually gotten stopped by a Paralyze, even though we've been paralyzed several times, so that was gonna happen at some point. Okay, so now let's front load our party with Scoots and Stall. And hopefully they don't have something really weird and scary that fucks me up. Who knows? We're gonna see. Okay, it's C-Dot and Low-Tech. This is preeminently manageable. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Ember, and we're going to... Yeah, I guess we'll Tackle. Because, like, I don't... C-Dot doesn't... Or Shroomish does not have much of a contribution other than just Stall. So he's not going to be doing a bunch of damage to these grass types. Oh, that wasn't bad. And then we'll probably Scratch just because the Ember's going to be neutral. There we go. Cool. And Scoots levels up. That's great. And so does he. That's awesome. We're really just in it now. Okay. I think there's berries over here. There are berries over here. Gimme. Cool. Okay. I think we don't need to go to the mart. We have plenty of balls right now. So here we can get everybody healed up. And then we got 2 more catches coming up. We're gonna have a catch here just outside of Verdant Turf Tunnel, and then we'll have a catch just inside Verdant Turf Tunnel. And hopefully don't wipe to a random fucking Shroomish again. I think... I don't want Scoots at the front right now, because he's gonna hit whatever the level cap is pretty soon, probably. Does Money Cat have Payday right now? Could I be, like, using him just to Payday everybody? No, he doesn't. He does have a better moveset than Chihuahua right now. I'm in the Pokemon Center. Let's box Horny Bastard in anticipation of getting something better here. He just doesn't need to be absorbing experience. And then... Here's the thing, Poochien is the better long-term choice, and Meowth is the better short-term choice. So I think I'm going to leave both of them there for now, because we could honestly lose either of those Pokemon to something weird and random here, and I don't necessarily want to commit to one over the other right at the second, and I don't have to, so we're not going to. Let's go in here, and let's get a fight going. I did mean to switch out Scoots, and I didn't do it. So we're just gonna get a kill here, but that's fine. And actually I'm realizing Scoots does need a few more levels, because he has to learn Double Kick before we can fight Roxanne. You know, actually, because we have Stall God and Monkus, that's actually not true. Stall God can probably just totally defeat Roxanne on his own. He doesn't really need help. Let's switch to him in anticipation of that. And we'll see. What is our catch here? It's an Nincada again. Much like last time, there's a lot of weird thoughts about Nincada and its potential viability. Let's tackle. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna see if he can take an absorb. He probably can. It's gonna be neutral. Yeah, okay. That was perfect. And I think he has absorb also, so he might heal a little bit, and then I would be able to tackle him one more time. But quite frankly, paralyzed and not low health, we're just going to catch him here. It's not going to be an issue. Ada. And he will be 2 bugs. Ooh, Wonkus leveled up. Fantastic, fantastic. Already read that entry. Not going to read it again. And we are going to name you 2 bugs. Cool. Well, that's not the best pickup from this route at all. But we'll live. We'll live. It's not as dire as it was last time, where it was like, shit, now I guess the fucking run's over, because all we have is Ninkata. Wurmple is actually not a good matchup for Stall God, so I'm gonna swamp. I'm gonna swamp out. I'm gonna swap out to Wonkus here, and he will be able to just totally wipe. Yes, let's... No, yeah, it's fine. Wings! Hit him with the wings! Dead. Let's get this item to repel. Kind of remember that now. Abra. Glad that that was not my catch for this route. Is it? No, my catch for this route is Ninkata. Duh. Okay. Had a brain fart there. Very glad that I didn't have to try to catch this bitch, because he's just about to run. So we'll just run from him and save him the time. This is the bitch with the fucking shroomish. Not that it really matters. Another fucking Abra. I just can't kill these, like, efficiently enough. If I had Meowth out front, I could get to him before he could teleport away, but not now. Alright, if this girl's gonna have Shroomish up front, then I'm gonna have Wonkus up front. Go, Wonkus. Wonkus Bonkus with Wing Attackus. Aw, man, he leech-seeded me. We will wipe the entire team now. Oh no, it did no damage. I guess I will proceed to totally fuck him up. Yeah. What a different fight when you don't only have a Mudkip. Right. Ooh, yeah. Let's do that. Over absorb for sure. It's got less PP, but I I need that extra damage, especially as we're going into a rock-type gym, and it's a heal move. It just goes so far. Let's see here. I'm gonna lead now. I'll leave Wonkus at front, actually. Wonkus still has a bunch of health. Oop, double battle. Okay. Double battle, here we go. A Geodude and a Shroomish. Oh man, look at that old Geodude sprite. Love it. Love it. We're gonna Water Gun the Geodude, and we are going to Ember the Shroomish. So it has Sturdy. It has Sturdy. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. He might... Nah, he's level 8. I don't think he can kill either of these Pokemon, even if he does have a Rock Throw. It would hurt for sure, but I don't think he could actually kill. Did he move? There it goes. It's like, is Geodude gonna do anything this turn? Yes, there we go. His speed is up. That's not really a problem. Let's do that, and then I will scratch him to death. You're clearly still faster than the Geodude, even with the Rock Polish up, so I don't even anticipate him getting an attack off here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. A big success with another fight. Get totally fucked. Oops. I didn't even see him there. I was just like, cool, now I can run up to the tunnel and get my catch. Yeah. Alright. One more fight. Wonkus. Willy Wonkus. And Sturdy. Man, the addition of Sturdy to Geodude, and specifically that, like, function of it, keeping them alive at 1 health, basically giving them the free focus sash. So big. So big to making Geodude actually viable. Prior to that, Geodude was such a dog shit Pokemon, because the ×4 weakness and no special just meant it just got one-shot anytime you even, like, vaguely looked at it with a water-type move. Okay, we got Peck. We're gonna have to evolve Scoots for the Roxanne fight if we wanted to have double kick. But I don't think we're gonna need to. We have 2 catches against rock types. Although, I feel a little weird about Wonkus being, like... Because here, this is basically Roxanne's ace right here, right? And that's super effective. I'm 3 levels higher though, right? And if it Rock Tombed me in response, I might actually die. So I probably want to make sure that I have Shroomish at the head going into the fight with the Nose Pass portion of that fight. Especially since if that's the last Pokemon, I can Leech Seed it. And even if Shroomish then unfortunately passes, I'll be able to finish out the fight with Leech Seed on whoever. But Stalgot at the front because he's got Stun Spore, which makes him good for catching. And we'll go inside and see here what our catch for Rust Turf Tunnel is. It's not Verdant Turf Tunnel, it's Rust Turf. The mix of the 2 towns' names, I see. Oh, that's right. The Wishing Well. There's a Wishing Well in this that lets you get Pokemon from Rust. A fucking Snubble? Really? A Snubble? Ah, man. That's fine, I guess. That's fine, I guess. I'm just like, really? Fucking Snubble? Let's see. Will Mega Drain kill Snubble? Probably not. I don't think it. I'm not that... Yeah, that's true. I guess Granbull is good. We could definitely replace Money Cat with Snubble. That's, like, not bad. And Snubble's pure fairy now. Oh. I didn't even read that the first time it popped up. I can't stun Spore in this tunnel. Because of the mist. I like the tunnel background. That's a really fun. I like the depth it has and the way that they've suggested that it's standing on the other side of a little opening. That's fun. This was one of the things about playing Gen 3 the first time around as a kid, is you were like, wow, it's so much better. But there's a lot of things where it feels like it's not as much better as it could have been, and the backgrounds of battles is one of those, right? It just feels sort of empty, like you're fighting in a void all the time. And very clearly, right, the possibility was there for them to have put in battle backgrounds, and they just didn't. And I'm glad that they did later. It later became a priority for them, but it certainly wasn't at the time. By baring its fangs and making a scary face, it sends smaller Pokemon scurrying in terror. The Snubbull does seem a little sad at making its foes flee. Oh, buddy! Oh man, your little tiny sprite there is real goofy. Yeah, your name is Goof. Your name is definitely Goof. Okay. We placed in box 1. Cool. As I said, that's probably going to replace Money Cat, realistically. Because it used to be a normal type Pokemon in previous gens, so it's got a good normal type move pool, like Money Cat does. But it's also Fairy type, which as established is vastly better. Everybody's a little low. I think I'm gonna put... I'm just trying to think about... I think he's going to fight me with a... We'll lead with Scoots. Scoots is the highest level. If I have to switch out, I can do stuff. Oh, I haven't triggered the event yet. So I don't even need to be here. Ah, man, a Swinub! I would have much preferred a Swinub. That would have been so much better. Oh, that would have been cool. I love Mamoswine. I love this whole line. I'm so sad I didn't get a Swinub. It would have been an early Ice type. Swinub sucks for a while, but that's why they give them to you early, because Ice types are kind of broken if they're too good early. And they're mostly not designed to be encountered that early in the game. Okay. But with that resolved, and most of the fights on this end of town done, I think it's time to go back and just fight Roxanne. Or at the very least try to get through the gym a little bit. We're high enough level, we've got a developed team, we know what we're doing here. I might go drop off Money Cat in exchange for Goof. That's probably the move right now. Let's at least look into that. Yeah, over Growl for sure. Mist was the exact same effect in that tunnel that was preventing me from getting Stun Spore off, so that's what it does. It just stops status moves from working, so I can put that down to help keep the team safe. Man, Nidoran's out here. I fucking love Nidoking. That would have been so much fun. I'm also realizing that if I touch this guy, Poison Point is gonna poison me, so I'm gonna Ember him to death. Let's heal and then we'll fight Roxanne. I don't think there's much else to do in town right this second. Did I get the cut HM this time yet? I don't think I did. I should probably go talk to him real quick. Because once I come out of the fight with Roxanne, they'll want me to run back up the way I was. And there's some cut trees over there that I'll want to be able to cut down at that point. Now, we are back to where we were. Basically. We're actually a little past where we were. And we have such a better team. Let me make that swap for Snubble. I forgot to do that. Snubble! He's not very good right now. But Granbull can be a big bruiser. He's got a lot of health and a lot of damage. Do I want to carry around 2 bugs? I guess I'll carry around 2 bugs. Like I said previously, it's kind of an extra Pokemon for free if I can evolve it. And depending on what those Pokemon are, they can vary in power. Okay, so big question, do I want my fossil? Or do I want the item out of the Wishing Well? Because right now, I have a Wishing Well piece. I can come over here and I can drop it in the Wishing Well. Which is here. Here is the Wishing Well. I have to go around. But I'm going to have to go through the grass, and if I encounter anything in the grass, that's going to count instead for this area. You know, that's fine. Let's put Stalgod up front. I'm going to try to get to the well. If I run into a Pokemon on the way, that's life sometimes. No? Okay. So this is going to be our catch for Rustboro, whatever comes out here. Yes. What did we get? It's fucking C-Dot. Okay. I'm going to call him fucking C-Dot. Okay. That's not great, honestly. Probably whatever I would have encountered in the grass would have been better. Yeah, probably for the best. Well, we get nothing out of that, and I can't do it anymore, and I can't get my fossil Pokemon now. So, oof. Big oof there, but that's fine. Let's go do this now. I'll show you, we're the best! Gets immediately fucking smushed into the ground. Ooh, Aaron. That is actually a good Pokemon. But fortunately, I can just Leech Seed you and then Mega Drain you. So there's nothing you can do. How much damage is this going to do? Like half? Yeah, like half, basically. And the Leech Seed will help make up whatever difference for damage we need. Yeah, now he'll definitely die on the second attack. Cool. I probably could have just Mega Drained him a few times, but that's also fine. Goodbye, youngster Josh. You did indeed get smushy-ushied into the ground. Okay, I accidentally triggered Double Battle in the gym. Let's hope that I don't wipe here. This could be bad. The 4 Pokemon fight, luckily they're leading with Geodudes that are level 8, so I'm not that worried about it. So I'm going to Mega Drain this Geodude, and then I'm going to switch Scoots out. Actually, I'm going to scratch the same Geodude to break the Sturdy, and then the Mega Drain will kill for sure. I was thinking about swapping to Wonkus, but I realized that if they do a Rock-type move, I don't want it to hit Wonkus. I would much rather survive one on Scoots than have one-shot Wonkus, just for the extra. Hey, and it worked out, because now I needed Scoots back out anyway to use a fire move against that Aaron. Yeah, okay. Mega Drain, and then Ember. This is the sets of moves that we must make to win. That Geodude is getting fast. Luckily, it just raises speed, so it doesn't actually matter all that much. Okay, Bonsly. Okay. Bonsly. We can work around that. That thing's definitely going to know to take. Luckily, my attack just went up. It's not really helpful here because I don't have an attacking move that's actually effective against these guys, but... we can wipe the Aaron. Oh, I didn't expect to miss that move. Luckily, the Aaron is not, like, being too scary or aggressive. It's kind of just standing there, mud-slapping me. Which I don't like, but doesn't super matter. Let's see here. Mega Drain. Well, I mean, at this point, anything. He's got 1 health left. We do need to Ember. Ah, god damn it. I missed again. And he missed too. Fuck. This mud slap. Fuck this mud slap. Oh. It's too good. It's too good right now. Right? Like, he only hit us once each and we both missed. That sucks. Oh, in double battles you can mimic your allies. That changes my opinion on how that ability works. I did not realize that you could do that. I thought mimic was only, like, against your opponents, but I guess that makes sense, because you can usually attack your allies in double battles anyway, if you want to. Doubles is just such a different format than base Pokemon for the most part. The like level of extra options available when you have that second body on the field is really high. Cool. Cool, cool. Okay, we're both almost the levels we need to be to fight Roxanne. And we're basically at Roxanne. Let's just heal. I guess I could go try to get Scoots 1 more level to evolve him. That might be the move. Because if I can get Scoots to get 1 more level under his belt, then we get the double kick. Because right now we're basically just going in and being like, I bet Wonkus and Stalgod can totally kill Roxanne all on their own. And maybe, but I'm not like 100% confident that that's the truth. So I think I am going to try to get Scoots that 1 extra level. Let's go do that. We can just do that in the grass over here too. I don't know what's in this grass, but it's bound to be at least like level 8 or something. Oh god, why not? It's why not? Oh god. I'm actually just leaving. Oh no, I can't. Okay, that's fine. That wasn't terrifying. Oh god. Okay, not this grass. We're not training in that grass. That's where we go to die. For those not in the know, why not? As you can see, Shadow tags you immediately so you can't leave the fight. And then it has a bunch of moves that cause you to just immediately die when you attack it. For various different reasons. And you have to, like, really play around and counter and think about what you're going to do. But if you don't know its moveset because it's level 5... you just don't know if it's gonna, like, whip out a counter and one-shot you, or if it's suddenly going to Destiny Bond and take you with it, or something. It's just scary. It's just real scary. Oh, I did swap out Money Cat and Goof. I should reflect that on my little tracker up here. This is gonna take a while. This is what we're dealing with out here. I should maybe go deeper into this area and back up into the cave and see if I can't train there. We might have also reached the level cap. Entirely possible that they level cap 15 for Roxanne. Specifically to prevent you from leveling up your fucking Torchic. Whismer, my love. I really like Whismer. I used an Exploud as my like 6th, my like last addition to my team. The first time I beat, what was it? Would have been Ruby. And I just developed such a fondness for them. They're really good. They don't seem like it at all. Okay, yeah. Scoots is no longer gaining experience, so we can't train him up to be strong enough to evolve before Roxanne. That's fine. That's totally fine. Because I believe he's just straight up not gaining experience right now. Every time we kill something. And then it's going to teleport away. Okay, nothing. I was hoping I could kill it, just to really illustrate that there was no experience coming in, but that's fine. I guess... What level is Wingle? That's an important question. Wingle is level 12. I'm going to put Wingle at front. And I'm going to try and wipe, like, the Geodude she's probably going to lead with the Wingle. If I can get another Pokemon with the Wingle, that'd be awesome. If she drops an Aaron, I might switch into Scoots just to try to Ember him out. But we'll see here. Here we go, Roxanne. An Anorith, not what I expected her to start with. Luckily, that is a rock bug. I can still water gun him. Okay. I thought he was rock water. Oh! No! What? Oh, God. Oh, fuck. But Wonkus. But what, my sweet Wonkus. No! Is he about to outspeed me and one-shot all my fucking Pokemon? Okay, the Oranberry. The Oranberry coming in clutch. Yeah, I just... Fuck, what? What the fuck? What? What? I am so mad. I'm really mad now. Would this have worked? This is neutral, right? And then he's got like some kind of dumb bug move, right? Or should I have just switched to Stall God right away? I could have saved him by switching to Stall God. Fuck. No! That was my fucking starter, you bitch! Okay. Well... Fuck. Everything's different now. I'm gonna run out of Mega Drains before I can finish the fight now. I think. I honestly don't know if I can win the fight. Like, all I have is one Pokemon. I don't know that this is viable. It's a Lily. I have nothing for Lily. I just have to stay in. It's definitely gonna run exactly the same strategy I am. So I'm gonna try to get... Oh, God. I didn't realize that you couldn't... Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Okay, this is fine. We're gonna push through. No, it has Ingrain, and that's a critical hit. We just lost. We just fucking lost. What the fuck? Ugh. Is there anything I can do at this point? Does Goof have, like, something that's gonna help? No, he's got nothing that can help. Actually, he might. I'm gonna do something really fucking stupid here, but it's literally the only thing I can think of that might actually make this work for us. Nope. No, we just lose. We just totally fucking lose. There's nothing. What is this coverage? I was gonna try and tail whip him down, but he's got a super effective move, right? I'm gonna get one tail whip out, and then it's gonna be over. No! Okay. I didn't realize that the fights were gonna be this, like, aggressive. Like, this is a really highly tuned fight, right? This is a fight where you're kind of expected to wipe a few times, I think. It's probably better that we even get super deep in the Nuzlocke and then run into shit like this, but... I just literally don't have a way to, like, deal with this Lilip right now. I guess this is a way to deal with this Lilip right now. This is sort of working. We still have Shroomish on the board, I think. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we do want to learn Headbutt. Over Tackle, absolutely. That might actually change the fight here a little bit. Having a solid physical move might offset things. Although we're about to get a bunch of physical tanks, so yeah, we gotta switch. We gotta go back to Stall God. Okay. Here we go. Nose Pass is out. We're going to Leech Seed. So at the very least now, as long as Nose Pass is in, he's slowly ticking down, right? We can maybe just win off the back of the fact that Nose Pass is now slowly going to lose all his health. I will survive a second Rock Tomb, even if he goes first, which he will, because I am slow right now from the Rock Tomb. As long as he doesn't crit, it's totally fine. And then I will hit the Mega Drain, and I'll get some health back, and we'll have to see how much I get back. Okay, that should be enough. I think he did 16 damage. Oh god, I'm switching. I'm not risking that. Oh, Goof's dead also. Okay, let me put him in the also dead pile. Okay, so if I switch to Chihuahua and he fucking Rock Tombs, he's gonna kill him. What do I got? I have a potion. I'm using it. She used 2, I get 1. It's only fair. And that did 12. So I actually would have been totally fine. It did 12, not 16. Oh, you also have an Orange Berry, you cunt. Okay. I don't know why I opened my bag again. I guess I could have used Stun Spore at one point. Okay, still made the correct choice. Yeah, if I had stuck it out and not potioned, that would have killed me there with the crit. And at this point, Stall God is, like, so necessary. So very necessary. I wish I had somebody with a quick attack to just end it here. We'll have to eat the last Rock Tomb. I don't think it can kill. It probably could have if he had crit, but it would have been in the, like, RNG range. Oh, God. Okay. Dead Nose Pass. Does she have another one? I think she has an Aaron as well. I think we're not done here yet. Oh, thank God. Okay, we are. Okay, we are. Oh my God. Okay. 3 Pokemon dead. 3 Pokemon dead, but it's totally fine. We made it. We did it. We beat the fucking gym leader. Fuck. Okay. Who? That feels good. That feels good. Okay. I mean, it feels bad. We lost 3 Pokemon that were all potentially very good, but we are alive and we are here to continue fighting. Let's go heal. There's gonna be a little cutscene here. Totally gonna fucking ignore it.
Get out of the way!
Wait, please, don't take my goods. I need those to be rich. Alright. Into the PC we go. Get some heals going for ourselves, and then we'll go Death Box. Our three very good ones. Oh god, here we go. So this is the Death Box. We'll come up here and we'll go over here. Name it a grave. The graveyard. So we've got Wonkus. Goes in there. Little level 12 Wonkus. We hardly knew thee. And then we get, we gotta take out Goof. Goof definitely barely contributed. Oddly enough, I think that had we not had the tail whip, we would have lost there. It did matter. Goodbye, Torchic. Goodbye, Scoots. You really were a real one. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that fucking Smackdown from a fucking Anorith killed 3 Pokemon. 2 Pokemon, I guess, but... What shit? What absolute dog shit? Let's see. In here, I have you guys. I think at this point I'm gonna bring Money Cat back. 1 for pickup and 2 just for a body, just for a warm body. And all my Pokemon are all healed up. Cool. Okay. Let's continue on. That's fine. Oh, no. Oh, it's you! You're that fantastic trainer who helped me in Petalburg Woods. Help me! I was robbed by Team Aqua! Can you believe it? I have to get the Devon goods back. If I don't, I'm gonna be in serious trouble. They're going to take away my rich person card. Nothing really to do over in here other than go fight this guy. I'm kind of worried, though. Honestly, everything's a little worrying now. I'm a little like, I don't know if I should, like, grind? I guess I should grind. The thing that I should have done was realize that if 15 is the limit, that I really should make sure to have 15, like level 15 for all of my Pokemon. I shouldn't have just let it be a thing where I'm like, it's fine. I don't need all of my Pokemon to be the level cap. I should have been like, no, all of my Pokemon have to reach the level cap, because it's what keeps us alive. Nice little quality of life here. We don't actually have to teach our Pokemon the HM moves. It's totally optional. You just have to have a Pokemon in your party that could theoretically use the TM, and it'll let you use it. Very nice. Yeah, we're gonna Mega Drain the Phanpy, and then we will just, I guess, tackle down the other one. Wow, our team got so significantly worse. It's crazy. It's crazy how significantly worse the team is. Like, Chihuahua's fine, but he's certainly no Scoots, right? And 2 Bugs is just not helping. He just can't do fucking anything at all. Yeah, I guess we'll do that, and then we'll just keep tackling this guy. Unfortunately, that's gonna be how it is. Odor Sleuth. Nah. No. Can I learn Bite, please? Like an actual move that's actually useful? Instead of fucking Odor Sleuth? Yeah, let's just Headbutt. Oh, I do have Bite. Why am I fucking not using that? Yeah, switch those. And switch these. There we go. Now I have real moves. I should have been biting that whole time. It would have been way more effective. Chihuahua is a way better Pokemon than I was getting credit for. I was just not fucking paying attention. Zigzagoon! And I did use the tackle again because I thought I was going to be doing cleanup, not kill duty. There we go. Bite. It's critical. It flinches. It's super effective, etc., etc. It's actually a fucking good move. Great. Great, great. You think if that kid was so rich he could figure out not to dress in ski gear in the fucking tropics. I don't mind doing these little multi-battles here. They're good for experience. I probably shouldn't be leading with Shroomish, but I did beat the first gym, which means that I should have a higher level cap right here. Okay, these are both berries, but otherwise... I can't remember if Fairy is super... It is. It's super effective against Dark. I absolutely need to swap out Chihuahua, or he's going to die. Let's get Money Cat out here. What? Oh, it is fucking Sap Sipper. Motherfucker. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's immune to grass-type attacks. Good. Fuck. What do I... I can still kill it. I'm definitely gonna focus it down. It's gonna be immune to the dark-type move. I have to do Scratch instead, which is fine. I get Stab off Scratch on Money Cat. And luckily, Ralts is, like, not that threatening either. Especially since Stalgot is, unlike many base grass types with its sort of build set, it isn't actually also poison type, so it's not going to take extra damage from the confusion. It's totally safe to keep tanking confusions. I'm going to try this. Yeah, okay, cool. And then hopefully Stalgot will just headbutt whoever comes out next. If anybody, or they'll just kill Realms. That would also be nice for us. There we go. Well, it didn't quite kill, but it was close. Woohoo! Another level! Okay, so we can continue leveling up now. Man, I feel so bad about all the Pokemon that we lost in that gym battle. That's gonna haunt me for a little bit. That's 3 Pokemon in one fight. Like, I knew that it wasn't gonna be easy, but I didn't know that it was gonna be that rough. And we lost good Pokemon, too. Like, Scoots and Wonkus especially, but even Goof was, like, potentially gonna be really good later on. And I'm so sad. I'm so sad that we'll never see Scoots evolve, and we'll never have a Pelipper. Well, we could. I think technically I could invoke Dupe's Claws even if something's dead. Right, I could be like, I don't want another Wingull. I had a Wingull. And it's gone now. I could do that, but I also don't necessarily have to if I don't want to. Let's see. Everybody's kind of low. I'm gonna go back and heal, because I'm worried. I'm worried. I've died before, and I've had rough times at the gym. I'm also back in a position now where I have, like, really weak type balance, unfortunately. Like, for a while there, between Torchic, Wingull, and Shroomish, I basically had some of the best coverage you can have in this part of the game. But having now lost 2 of those, we have a lot of normal type moves. That's about it. Honestly, I'm wondering if I need to bring Horny Bastard back in. That might be what happens. Unfortunately, it's a Cascoon. So it's not even going to give me a Beautifly at the end, which would be the actual, like, useful thing that could happen. I'm not going to lead with Stall God anymore. I'm going to lead with Money Cat for a second. Oh, that's a cute little following sprite. That's very fun. Oh, what am I to do? We were on our walk, Pico and I, when we were chopped by an odd thug. The scoundrel made off with my darling Pico. Whoa, Pico! Okay, you can see he is doing super well for himself. Already caught something in here. Just a reminder of what could have been. We could have lost Whismer to that fight instead of Goo. Get faked. And then we will go ahead and scratch. Just some free experience. And hey, that'll give Money Cat a level. Maybe you'll learn Payday? Does he learn Payday at level 12? No? Learns nothing at level 12? That's fine. Come and get some! You know, if you want... Yeah, we do want to battle you. Give us the shit so that we can move on. Whalmer. Okay. We can definitely fight the Lip. I want to fake out. It's just free damage. And then we'll go ahead and... you know, I think Scratch is going to be better damage overall. Yeah, that's nice. Especially when you crit. Let's see here. Yeah, just keep scratching, I guess. That's a lot of damage. I don't think I'm in a kill range. Don't think I'm gonna miss. There we go. This is the thing about Nuzlocke. Sometimes you take risks because it's like, I basically have this, even if it's a little dangerous looking. That's fine. Cool. And you, what, just decided to steal the old man's seagull on the way through? That was just, you didn't really have a plan at all? Just making decisions on the fly there, huh? Okay, well. See how well that worked out for you. Yo! Yo! That's the sound the Wingulls make, apparently. Come back through here, wander back towards town. And then we will go catch Mr. Briny's boat over to Dewford. I'm sorry, Captain Briny. He is a captain. Should be respectful. How did it go? Oh, how did it go? Devon goods. You did, you got them back. You really are a great trainer. I know, as my thanks, I'll just give you another one of these fucking things. I won't complain. Excuse me, please, please come with me. This is the Devon Corporation's 3rd floor. We skipped the first 2, we just jumped up through the window. Our president's office is on this floor. Our president's office is this floor. is what I meant to say. Anyway, I can tell how much I'm grateful for what you've done. By the way, that parcel you got back for us, could you deliver it for me? Because clearly I'm fucking incompetent and can't have it for 30 seconds in my possession without getting mugged. Must be because I keep talking about how I have the goods on me. It would be awful if those robbers tried to take it again. And they know that I have the goods. So could I count on you to do that for me? I don't really feel like it. Oh, that's right. Could you wait here? I'm just very forgetful and don't really give a shit about your time or your personage. Our president would like to have a word with you. Come with me. I'm asking, but I'm also telling. You're coming with me. I'm Mr. Stone, the president of the Devil. I just got word about you. You saved our staff not just once, but twice. I have a favor to ask of an amazing person like you. I understand that you're delivering a package to Slateport's shipyard. Well, on the way, could you stop off in Dewford Town? I was hoping that you'd deliver a letter to Stephen in Dewford. I was told by my man here that you're a courier. Is that not correct? You're not a parcel delivery man? Obtained the letter. Number 2, put away the... yeah. Now, you should know that I am a great president, and very humble, so I'd never be so cheap as to ask a favor for nothing in return. That's why I want you to have this. Pokenav, yeah! That device. It's a Pokemon Navigator. It's an indispensable tool for any trainer on an adventure. It has a map of the Hoenn region. You can check the locations of Dewford and Slateport easily. By the way, I've heard that sinister criminals, Magma and Aqua, I believe, have been making trouble far and wide. I think it would be best if you rested up before you go on your way. Oh, cool. Free heal. Don't have to go back to town. And then we're just let off to go do our own shit. Okay. Did I do the wishing well this time? Yeah, and I got fucking seed on. A new Pokenav function. Oh, we got Magic Call. Cool. They do make you call the president. If you try to walk off without doing it, they do get mad at you and make you stand there. Since you called me, the Pokenav must be working properly. Other people will be registered, so try calling them up too. Good, you seem quite happy. How could I know that? It's because I'm looking at you right now from my office window. I see you! Oh. Let's see here. Yeah, still not the best team, but we're alive. We're making it. We're trudging along. Oh god, it's May. I thought it was gonna trigger a fight. Not that saving matters, really. I guess it does in the sense that if we lost power right now, we wouldn't use the whole fucking run, but... May... I'm not fighting May. This is an optional fight, I think. Right, so we do want to call her. Or get her number. That's fine. No. Yeah, I know. I lost all my Pokemon in the gym. I'm very upset about it. Fuck off. Oh. Free item. I think it's Bullet Seed. If I remember correctly. It's X accuracy. Well, that's... probably only going to be useful in a very niche circumstance incredibly late in the game, potentially. Where, like, I have one-hit KO moves that I know aren't going to land, so I X accuracy and swing for the fucking fences. But hopefully we don't end up in a situation where that's the best option. I'm going to come get this item real quick. This is not a separate catch area, like I explained. It's the same as the other end of the woods on the other side here. So you don't get to count it as a separate area. You don't get an extra catch. Which is probably fine. Yeah, see, these are both Route 104. Here we go. Mr. Bridie, Captain Bridie, take me to Dewford.
You saved my darling Pico. We owe you so much. What's that? You want to sail with me? You have a letter bound for Dewford and a package for Slateport then. Quite the busy life you must lead as a package courier. But certainly, what you're asking is no problem at all. You've come to the right man. We'll set sail for Dewford. Dewford it is then. Anchors away, Pico. We're setting sail, my darling.
This was kind of fun. That they actually show you the path of the boat as opposed to just teleporting you over there. It's cute. And it lets you do stuff like this. It sounds windy, I'm sure. Great. A call from Father. Dad Norman. You know, his first name, Dad. And I guess our last name is Norman, so we're number 2 Norman. Got it.
Ahoy! We've hit land at Dewford. I suppose you're off to deliver that letter to who was it? Ah, fuck it. I don't give a shit.
One of these guys, I think, has... Yeah, Silk Scarf. I want it. Yeah, give me that Silk Scarf. 20% extra damage on normal type moves is big. Especially when you are something like Money Cat, where you already have... So... You already get bonus damage to normal type moves. It's a big difference. So let's go ahead and slap that on. I am going to hit the PC here. It doesn't really matter because if we wipe, we're pretty much done at this point. Oh, I think I can run into stuff in this. Yeah, okay. So this is going to count. Shelder. Okay, that's a good replacement for Wonkus, honestly. Shelder is not the worst Pokemon in the world, and it's very defensive, which is super helpful for a Nuzlocke. So we're going to fake out. Yeah. And it does learn some okay Ice-type moves also. This is good. This is actually a really good encounter to have here. I might have to buy more Pokeballs here in a second. We'll see. So, what's Shelder's name? Blah, 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 blah. That's absolutely going to be his name. Blah, 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 blah. At night, it burrows a hole in the sea with its broad tongue to make a place to sleep. While asleep, it closes its shell but leaves its tongue hanging out. Give a nickname to the captured Shelder. We're absolutely going to do that. His nickname is going to be blah, 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 blah. Ooh, my controller disconnected. Oh! Hold on. No. No. Steam, why would you take that as an excuse to open Big Picture? What? Exit Big Picture mode. I didn't even have Steam open. What? I guess my fucking controller must still be connected, but... What the fuck is going on? Get me out of this. What? Is it working? Hello? I'm gonna try to reset it in the emulation tools. Give me a second. Sorry. Of course, right at the end. Where is... Yeah, set all. It's not receiving... Just the emulator is not receiving input from the controller now. Like, my computer still sees the control, but the emulator does not. Which is a problem. Can I still control with... Yes, I can still use my keyboard. That's what we're doing. But I don't know... Shit! It picked the wrong button. Oh, God. Everything's wrong. And now I'm in a fight, and I still can't use the controller. And it tried to open fucking Steam again. Oh, God. Everything's broken. Okay, I guess we're doing this now. Oh, that's funny. Let me actually make sure Shelder ends up in the list of new Pokemon so I don't forget. Shelder. And we all know in spirit that his name is blah, 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 blah. In spirit, at least. In reality, his name is Shelder, because the fucking game is... Not the game. The game works fine. My controller broke. That's fine. We're gonna fake out. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he flinched. Let's see. Bite does this much. And then Scratch might honestly kill him because of all of the damage bonuses I'm gonna get. No, it didn't actually do significantly more than Bite. That's unfortunate. Also, this fucking Psyduck is fucking me up while I'm messing around with this. I'm gonna have to switch. So, I think with the controller being the way that it is and me not having an immediate fix for it, I'm gonna call this a good place to stop. We were coming up on the 4-hour mark, so that's totally acceptable. And we've got quite the little team here. All of our dudes. I don't even know how to open the start menu on keyboard. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out later. I guess for now we'll just do outros. We did really well today. We had some setbacks. We did lose a run, but we do have a run that is like going now and is solid. We'll see. I do remember Brawly being really fucking rough, and the fact that we do not have like a good solution for his team is a little worrying. Next time we play this may very well be the last Nuzlocke that we, or the last episode of this particular Nuzlocke, as we may very well wipe to Brawly, and we'll have 4 hours to do it, so we'll get to him one way or another. It'll happen. Either we'll beat him or we won't. That said, the next stream I'm gonna run is gonna be after my D&D session tomorrow, so closer probably to midnight or 1 a.m. is when the start time for that's gonna be. And I am going to be going back to Elder Scrolls because we still have a bunch of stuff to get done in Oblivion before we are done with that. And then probably Saturday would be my next stream after that. And we'll see what I end up doing for that stream. But next time, tomorrow, a little late, will absolutely be an Elder Scrolls stream, an Oblivion stream. So thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. It was super fun today. I was really glad I got to show off this ROM hack. I think it's really cute, and I think it's super well put together. I like all of the little changes they made, and I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me. So thank you so much, guys, and continue to have a wonderful night. Bye!